Hello, everyone. Hi, Paulie. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to everyone in the chat.
Hello,
Well,
everybody.
a few people here so far. How are you doing? I'm
Good.
sure you're pretty pleased. You're not dependent on a government payroll for your own salary, I'm sure, unless you've got some side hustle going on that we don't know about. But I'm sure you're pleased nevertheless that the government is now back to work in the US and things are going back to normal. You live there, I don't, so it doesn't affect me apart from in the markets, which is kind of what I'm all about. So
Yeah,
it obviously affects all of us,
yeah,
in this
no,
trading game.
definitely.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm can't believe it's finally over. It feels like it's been an eternity. I mean, a month and a couple weeks or whatever. It feels like it's been like 3 months almost. It's how long it feels like it's dragged on. But we're here finally. It's all over. Things will start to get back to normal, and maybe these markets will
yeah.
start to see some data that they want to see.
Yeah, well, we were just talking pre-stream that, so, we got this announcement prior to just sort of after just a few hours ago, actually. It took quite a long time, and the
Mhm,
vote wasn't all that clear. It was sort of pretty split, just
mhm.
bagging the vote in the end, just a few hours ago. So, there's a lot of deliberation. But as we were saying in the pre-stream, it was a damp squib. Nothing kind of really happened. There was a little bit of, oh, hooray, and we can get back to work now. But we did see a little tick up in one particular market. That was the crypto markets. We'll have a look at that later on as we go through the other stuff. But
Yeah.
it didn't appear to me to be very much going on elsewhere. The Nasdaq and the S&P didn't really move much. Currencies, zero play on currencies. Just looking at the dollar. Okay, it's moved down a bit, which slightly unexpected, and but generally not a big move. You'd expect more than that. And then the Nasdaq and the S&P basically doing nothing at all. So yeah, damp squib. But you were saying maybe that's not a good sign, and that even though we may get some data and some liquidity released into the market through payrolls, essentially, it might not be good news that we haven't seen the market going very jubilant about the whole thing.
Mhm.
What are you hearing on stateside regarding all of that?
Yeah, so far, not a ton. I mean, a lot of people are just very cautious about this, like the general situation regarding the lack of data, just because everybody kind of feels the sense of the job market being a little bit fragile at the moment. I think a lot of people feel that have that kind of sentiment here. So I think it's more so it's like great, the government is back up and running. We shouldn't have any issues with travel stuff regarding like the holidays that are coming up.
Yeah,
So some things will not be as difficult as they could have been now. But then on the flip side, probably more so of the mind of like, okay, now we get to see some data soon. And the Wall Street's probably looking for some of that data to then make a judgment as to what the overall health of the economy is like, not only with the jobs, but how is inflation going to look throughout the holiday season and everything. And I'm sure there's just a lot of data to try and absorb over these next month or 2 months here. So
yeah,
we'll see. We'll
yeah.
see.
Well, I did hear some news or someone, I don't know if it was Donald Trump himself, but someone from that big department of government, the White House said that we may not get jobs data for for the last couple of months, and I suppose that includes the non-farm payrolls.
Mhm.
Jobs seems to be the sticky issue right now
Yeah.
because I don't think inflation is going to come down. I think we're all, and including the Fed and probably the government as well, resigned to the fact that inflation is probably here to stay and it's going to be sticky. At very best, we might get it back down to close to 2%, but it's probably more like close to 3%. But the jobs are pretty important. And as I said last time, it's an emotive issue. It affects the public perhaps more than inflation. It's more direct, more in your face when people start losing jobs. So they'll keep an eye on that. We did see the
Mhm.
challenger jobs ticking down a week ago quite significantly, but we haven't got any data from the US government. And we probably won't get any. So, and I think there's a reason for that, as we were talking about earlier.
Right.
But overall, I think this release of liquidity and general optimism surrounding the opening of the government and what might be Upvember, seeing as we missed out on October towards the end of the year. It's this time of the year when things normally get going a little bit. And historically, post-election years, I just pulled out some stats recently off the internet. from various sources. Post-election years, we see November and December strength 95% of the time. So this is a post-election year, and we've just begun November. 95% of the time in the past, we've seen up months in both November and December. And we've got earnings still going on, and the government shutdown's over. We're going to see some liquidity being released, and Jerome Powell and the Fed, various governors are talking about QT ending. I think it's basically ended, and QE beginning in whatever form that might be. So, extra liquidity there as well, perhaps. And I think the data is showing that that is likely to happen or is already happening. So I think generally I've been saying this, and I'm not always like this, by the way. I'm not a perma bull. I'm actually generally tend to be slightly cautious or negative, more so than most traders. But at the moment, I'm a perma bull, and I'm going to stick with that story again for one more day until tomorrow, unless things change. So with all of that said, Paul, I think we should look at a couple of key markets here, and those are probably the stock markets, the crypto markets, and gold and silver. And if we've got time to go into energies and some of the softs and grains, the other commodities, because those are all affected by demand and supply, which will be affected by shutdown. And maybe mum and dad are going back to the shops now to stock up on the items from the fridge, which they weren't buying last month because of the shutdown, whatever. So I'd like to look at those sectors, and perhaps you can kick us off with some of the stock names or stock indices. I know you've been trading the S&P quite vigorously yesterday, so we can have a look at that one again today.
Definitely, yeah. And we'll have a look. And real quickly, I was just making sure, like, it looks like we might have two different streams going on right now, so I'm just making sure that everybody is all conjoined into the same stream here, so that we're not so people aren't missing out at the moment. I do have my chart shared. We can go over stuff whenever, your stuff, my stuff.
I think there is another stream running, because that's the one that I logged into by mistake earlier, and there is no one there, I think. So I think the back-end production team can have a look at that. But as far as I can tell, Paulie, we're doing great here. Everything's working, and we're visible to whoever's here. The video's just stopped on YouTube as well, by the way, so I don't know if we're even live at the moment. But let's carry on as if we are.
Good. Yeah, we are live on a different feed. Okay. So cool. All right. So so for the let me look at the ES really quickly. So on the ES, I do have my levels set, and what we were kind of talking about in the pre-market session here a little bit before stream started was that there's just like a lack of movement occurring here in the indices. And on the ES specifically, if I just move this little tag over here, you'll see that previous day's low was essentially tagged a couple times. And what I mean is when we made the low yesterday in the regular trading hour session at about 6,852, then later on after the close of the regular trading session in the overnight hours, we had a nice little drop back down to those levels, kind of almost double bottomed in the overnight within like 1 hour, and then we just were able to jolt right back up and test previous day's high. So nothing like within about 6 hours time going to test the low of the day to then go back up and test the high of the day on the regular trading hour session, to then come right back down to the lower quadrant of yesterday as we speak. So currently trading right below the value area low of yesterday at 68.64. And for me, what I'm looking at essentially, or what I'm thinking now is, okay, overnight, generally speaking, feels a little bearish. Where we're opening is slightly bearish. What I'm going to keep an eye out for is the 68.52 level is over the next hour and 20 minutes before the market opens. I want to see if we play around with that level at all. I want to see if we can't retest that area, maybe find a little bit more support and pop back into the value range of the previous day before the opening cash session even begins. So, and the reason I say that is because or that I'm looking for that possibility, is because it's going to determine how quickly I might interact in this morning's intraday session. If we are able to find some support at 68.52 and then bounce into value area, which would be between 64.50 and 68.82 before the cash open, then I might actually sit on my hands for a little bit longer. I might just let the market do its thing, play out, and then see what levels come to me and allow me to trade them. And those levels mainly being anything around 68, 64, and the value area high level of 68.82. I just want to basically use those levels as possible support or resistance levels to trade around. If we do not open within the value range of yesterday during cash or right at cash open, and we're opening below it like we are at right now, then I might actually take a little bit of a quicker trade. I might only need to wait 10, 15 minutes before taking a trade here. Like I said, first thing I would be looking for is some support possibly at 68.52 if we open below value area low and we trade down there. If we open the cash session below value area low, but then immediately plummet through the 68.52 level, I'm going to look for that as possible resistance now. I'm going to see if we don't completely fail that level of support, and then maybe it then turns into resistance, and I can look to possibly get into a short there in the early morning session here. So that's kind of the outlook for the S&P 500. The range wasn't too crazy yesterday. We had a little bit of a, I guess you could say, like if you look at the charts here, we had, let's say, really like more of like a 20-point range of a day. Most of the day was traded within that sort of value area that I spoke of. So wasn't any sort of crazy day in the S&P 500. The Nasdaq, though, as you can see on the open, was very, very bearish when we opened up yesterday. And you can tell by my yellow little marker here, we were just dropping like for the first solid 15 minutes or so. It just felt like it's like, okay, I guess sellers are back in the market. We were able to find some support though. Again, previous day's low was 625,489, 25,490. Essentially, we were able to again find some like a double bottom kind of support between the morning session and the overnight.
Paulie, you're talking about that sell-off. Just to pause you for a second there. Do you know what happened simultaneous at the same time while the stock market's selling off? A Bitcoin whale, one of the OGs. This is what I hear say. And it's interesting because we always say, well, Bitcoin's going to follow liquidity and it's going to follow the stock market, S&P, and whatever they do, Bitcoin will eventually do something similar. On this occasion, I think it was the other way around, and someone sold. It's like one of the OGs who bought Bitcoin for 10p and sold it for $100,000. I think it was like, I don't know, 20 billion or something like that, something ridiculous. I'm probably exaggerating, but that set off a Bitcoin collapse like you can't believe. And at the same time, the stock market's corrected quite dramatically too. So maybe a bit of a spillover from that world into the real world, or maybe that's the real world spilling over into the fake world, whichever one you think. It's interesting. Yeah. So that was the event. I think.
Yeah, for sure. And that is quite interesting, actually. I was not aware of that. Okay, so that paints a little bit more of a picture. That's quite interesting. I'll have to take a look into that as well myself.
Yeah, maybe you can check it out.
Yeah, for sure. And so honestly, there's not a ton to say here with the Nasdaq aside from that morning. As far as like the differences in the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq, the S&P 500 also did dip in the morning, but it just felt more aggressive in the Nasdaq. Essentially, is what I wanted to point out here. And we did sort of double bottom on the day between the morning session around the 25,500 area and then that overnight session, like the hour or two after the cash close, where we then tested the bottom of day again to then rip up. Right now, though, I will say the key difference that I do have in the Nasdaq at the moment, as of right now, as of this second is we're trading above value area low of the previous trading session. So the fact that we're trading in yesterday's value range just tells me, for the Nasdaq, tells me that tech is actually doing a little bit better than the overall S&P 500. So tech is ever so slightly stronger or in a little bit more of a comfort zone. If we were to open up here, I'd definitely be sitting on my hands with the Nasdaq. Just would want to see if we break down below 25,546 and treat that as resistance for a possible short, or if we find some support at 25,546, as we've seen at 4:30 a.m. Eastern time, 6:35 a.m. Eastern time, and then 7:10 a.m. Eastern time. We've seen multiple times of support at around this level. So we'll see if that area acts as support again in the open cash session, or if it fails. If it does act as support and we rotate upwards through yesterday's range, value area high was 25,640. Point of control was 25,600. So with that being said, I am, generally speaking, I'm a little bit more neutral today. I don't necessarily have a bias. I'm not looking to specifically get long. I'm not looking to specifically get short. I'm trying to be as neutral as possible and just let some of these levels come into play, see if they act as any sort of support or resistance, and then trade accordingly. I don't know how today is going to react with the whole government shutdown situation, especially like you said, James, with the whole almost like it's a squib kick situation. Like nothing is happening. The volatility, there's no volatility right now. Things seem very dormant, quiet, and I'm not going to just assume that I know how participants are going to just trade off the open here. So I think it's wise to kind of just let the first 10, 15 minutes play out and then see what levels come into fruition.
Yeah. Sit on your hands for 5 or 10 minutes or 15.
Yeah.
And that includes you, Ray Wood. Welcome to the chat. There's a few of you who so it looks like we swapped chats. We were in one room and now we're in this one, and we're in the right room now. So if you're here, you're in the right place. Welcome to Robert. You were waiting all along. You were the only one here at one point. So it's nice. I'm glad you stuck around. So it's nice to see both of you. And folks, if you've got any questions, please put them up in the chat. We'd love to answer them. We've got an awful lot to get through today, but we would love to answer your questions if you have anything specific. Not so, Paulie. And you're looking to the long side, or you're a little undecided. You're going to wait for the for the markets to set up.
I'm going to wait
at the open. Yeah,
I'm going to wait a little bit.
Yeah, I think that sounds sensible. Let me just give you my thoughts very briefly on this stuff, on the indices. Pretty much the same, I think, and we didn't have to spend a lot of time in it. I'm still long. You can see my arrows on my long positions, Nasdaq, and essentially we're holding that level. We haven't actually, if we want this little head and shoulders to form out, I think it's taken too long now, but we've got a spike on the left-hand side here, and if we had just spiked down there yesterday, it would have made life so much easier, wouldn't it, Paul? Just yesterday, not yesterday, was that Tuesday, day before yesterday, or even yesterday, if these candles had just spiked down to that second black horizontal line at the top of the breakout zone, that would have made things super easy with the head and shoulders, which you would have loved to have seen. But we haven't done that, and we're still hovering above this black line and the 20 period moving average. Simple. So it's quite supportive, but it is in danger of just dripping down, spiking down, tagging that zone and bouncing out of there. So I think that area is really key, and that's at 25.2, and we're currently trading at just above 25.5 or 4.5. So either we're going to hold here, and I would buy dips to the first black line. I'm already long, so I won't be doing that. And we've also closed this little gap on the left-hand side, so that's goners. And bear in mind that we may have to just get back down to the middle black line to form a slightly more impressive structure. But if we hold here and bounce out of here, so fair enough. We hold the 20, we hold support, and we'll get going. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen, of course. And I think everything points to a little bit of jitters as we enter today and tomorrow, particularly in the mornings, basically now, as we go into the day. And remember, in the US, for those of you here in Europe or Australia, New Zealand, in Japan, wherever you are, Russia, the day's coming to an end. But those in the US where all this stuff's happening are only just waking up, having their coffee having their breakfast, going for a jog, and thinking about all of this, including the folks that make these decisions. They're all doing the same thing, getting out of bed, stretching, thinking about things. So it's going to take some time, and there will be some jitters. But I think that's kind of my plan. I'm hoping that we'll hold, and that these good thoughts will prevail through the day, and that everyone will agree with me that liquidity will improve, and that we'll all get a bit more jolly about things. The S&P is pretty similar, although I suppose, okay, we've got a little gap to the left. It's already been closed before, but often it's tempting for the lower part of the gap to be retested one more time, even though we've done it once and twice on the way back up again. And there's the 20-period moving average, very close to that gap zone and just below that trend line. Similar to the Nasdaq, we might just hold this confluence of trend lines, moving averages, and this horizontal and the flat top or bottom, and move up from here. I think that's most likely, with some jitters early in the day, which might probe around this kind of area that we're in now. And with a bit of a fright that might occur by someone saying something, a bit of a spike down to the red line, like the Nasdaq. So spike down and up, and off we go, I think. And I don't think that's most likely. I think it's a possibility only. Same with the Nasdaq, spike down and go, or a takeoff from where we're currently trading in what looks like a potential small bull flag above the 20-period moving average. So either hold here or a spike down to that middle black line at about 25.2. Spike and go.
Sure,
so that's it on the Nasdaq and the S&P as far as I'm concerned. I'm also long on the German 30. This one dropped down in the European session today, but back down towards the 20-period moving average. We've got a very, very tiny little, do we have a gap there? I think we do, It's probably about a $2 gap, which is just below where we're trading. That might just be the spot that we're aiming for before we bounce out of there on the German 32. So yeah, just generally bullish overall in my thinking. And I think the lines in the sand are the lines that I just mentioned on the Nasdaq, that third black line at the bottom. Let me show you, just so that you know the numbers. So that third black line, I think, will be my stop or hedge level, a break and a close below there at 25,000 round. Actually, that's quite good. A nice round number. And on the S&P, similar to that, we'll be looking at this red line at about 6766 is I don't really want to close below that high now that we've broken out. Retest. It's all been done. All the hard work's been done. We've just got to get going out of here now. And it's been quite hard work. Let's be honest. It's been very messy, very consolidative, and no upward go. If anything, we're lower than we were 2 weeks ago. So it's not strong. It's messy, but it is consolidating. And maybe you might say this is distribution. I'm saying it's accumulation. And I think the same on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and the cryptos, that we're entering an accumulation. We've been in a very long accumulation phase. And I think it's people are talking about words like Bitcoin's IPO. Bitcoin's IPO. Well, okay, we'll go with that theme. Everyone likes it, I suppose. But it's this idea that now that the institutions are in, they're trading it like an IPO, it's price discovery, basically, on cryptos. Basically, that's what it's saying. And this is affecting all the markets, of course, as well. It's got to do with, is liquidity coming, and when is it coming, and how much of it will be around, and who's going to allocate it to where? And those are the questions. Is it going to be in gold, silver, precious metals? Is it going to be energies? Is it going to be cryptos or stocks, or perhaps even just the dollar or bonds, treasuries? We don't know. I have a suspicion that we're heading away from stocks and bonds and treasuries and that sort of old school, the Ford Motor Company and macro, not macro, what do you call it in the US? Walmart. Away from that type of stuff into a more dynamic, digital, exciting age. And I think we're in that sort of flux point right now. So yeah, that was just a bit of waffle, by the way. So
no, yeah.
Let's move along.
And I will say something that was like super interesting yesterday is like, there was the whole crypto situation that you explained in the morning and whatnot that could have been a large or could have had a large effect on, the sell-off that we saw in the early morning yesterday. But as that was happening, the Dow Jones was screaming upwards. I'm not sure if you saw, but essentially while the Nasdaq and the S&P were just going down, the Dow was just screaming up, and that kind of, it's an interesting dynamic when you have that kind of divergence occurring between, one or two of the indices, because yesterday the gainers in the Dow, like there were big gainers in the Dow that are just not names that are necessarily being looked at all the time by your average Joe that's
Yeah.
intraday trading. You had United Health Group trading upwards over like 3.5%. Goldman Sachs was trading up 3.5%. Cisco was trading up over 3%. Nike was trading up over 1.5%. Disney over 1.5%. So you have all these names that aren't necessarily these crazy, sexy tech names of any sort, but that were really driving that index up, while you saw the overall Nasdaq, the overall S&P, taking a little bit of a breather in the morning. So quite an interesting situation that we had yesterday. Now, after all of that's been said, the Dow has been coming down overnight. The Dow made a new all-time high yesterday, by the way, of 48,528. We can see that on my chart here, actually up towards the top. But since that all-time high, we did try to retest it in the overnight, and were not able to get there. Barely touched 48,500, and then we've now came back down to earth a slight bit here, trading at 48,286 or so. So I'm very interested in the Dow, because yesterday I talked about how the Dow was ever so slightly consolidating in a way over top of like value area high of the previous day, and how I was looking for a possible long there completely. Then after telling you about that, and that I should be keeping an eye on the Dow as soon as the open happened, didn't look at it completely. It just went out of my brain. I started trading cattle futures. I started trading the ES. And then I look at the Dow and I'm like, oh my goodness, the long was the play. And not only was it the play, it really was the play yesterday. So, I'll
so
definitely,
annoying.
I'll try to keep an eye on it. But man, sometimes my brain just, it forgets the Dow. It just forgets the Dow sometimes. And there's really good opportunity that can arise. So
you're a bit of a polymath when it comes to trading, I suppose. A little bit like me. Not in that you're interested in a variety of markets, and this does happen sometimes, that you just forget the main thing. You're looking at hogs or cattle, or I've been trading things like orange juice and like weird stuff. And then I think, well, my orange juice trade went really well today, but then I look back at the S&P, which went up by 500 points, and I missed it because I was looking at orange juice. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah,
it's so true, man.
So.
It's so true. But
I just got a thought back on this chart regarding where was I? What we were looking at? Oh, Bitcoin. Yeah, so I just saw a big purple line. So the Bitcoin stock indice and government shutdown story. This is precisely 4 p.m. Eastern time, New York. The purple horizontal vertical line, and that's when Bitcoin started selling off. It's also when this crypto whale decided to dump his billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, one of the OGs. But we've recovered since then. What's interesting about this chart, and I don't know why we've switched here so dramatically and instantly away from stocks, but let me just finish off with this. Here's a very interesting chart. There's a few things on here which I'd like to point out on Bitcoin. First of all, I've redrawn my channel to make sure that we're still within it, which you can do with permission from yourself only. The channel actually is the original channel looked like this, and we've broken out through the bottom. We didn't quite get through the bottom, actually. We poked through it. We didn't close below it, but I've just moved it slightly down to incorporate the lows. Doesn't really matter. I'm having to chop off some more of the top by doing that. But look at all these little red squiggles that I've drawn on this chart on Bitcoin. This shows me that there's some very deliberate trading going on, which is slightly odd, slightly strange, and I've never seen anything like it. Every time I've drawn in one of these little red horizontal squiggles, you'll see a perfect tweezer bottom, followed by a rally every single time. One there, one there, one there, one there, two there in a row, actually. and then one a couple of days ago. This is a day chart, and then actually that was after that big sell-off, and then literally a couple of days ago, another one right there, perfect tweezer bottom, and then the last 2 days, including today, another perfect tweezer bottom. You just don't see this in nature. David Attenborough would say, you don't see this in nature. Well, you don't. Perfect tweezer bottoms here and there, everywhere, all over the chart. And this indicates to me that there are very key and structured definitive levels that people are watching and placing, I don't know whether these are sync bids or dark pool orders or something, but they're all at very, very, very clear and specific levels. We've just had one of those now, and we've bounced up above this very short-term trend line. And if we put that on the 4-hour chart, it all looks quite good, because we've had the breakout of the shortest term trend line, come back to it, bounced again, not quite touching it. Then we touched it properly, which we should always do, and formed a triple spiky bottom there, and we've moved up. Still being held down by the 20 period moving average over here, the green one that's curling down now, and still not looking strong. But there are some positive signs. And if you go back to the day chart and just have a look at the overall pattern, it still looks relatively okay. And all of these tweezer bottoms are making me think that, maybe there's some sort of very interesting, maybe robotic programmed, maybe a human with a very particular price level in mind. I don't know. But it's very interesting and very strange. And so we saw that big sell-off with the whale at the right. And by the way, he picked his point perfectly. This is the price level, the area resistance level that everyone's been watching very, very fervently for about a week and a half now, and including this whale, because he sold right at the touch on the 20 period moving average and the channel center line and this previous resistance level that's capped us ever since then. So resistance and previous support is now resistance. Yeah. And now it's very, very firm resistance. It's directly above us, and it's a clear horizontal line. We've rejected from it strongly. The whale who sold thought it was going to hold and was a good place to sell, and he was right, and it's moved down. But trying to hold shape now. I don't know if we're going to bounce out of here or not, but I do see Bitcoin dominance ticking down, and some of the altcoins, well, it was this morning. Maybe it's reversed since then. And the altcoins, yeah, it is still moving down. And that's not a bad sign for overall bullishness in the crypto space when this starts moving down and Bitcoin starts to drop off and the altcoins start to accelerate. And that's kind of what's starting to happen now. And you'll see that some of these altcoins, just very briefly scanning across, have held up a little bit better overall than Bitcoin has over the last number of days. So there are some positive signs for crypto, but I can't be terribly optimistic. And my strategy remains, I've been hedging and unhedging dramatically, fast, rapidly, frequently. And I've now stacked, I've got 30% of my position still hedged. And my hedge levels are above where I'm trading. So those hedges are all in profit. And when we move back into those levels, I'll unhedge them at break even plus costs. And then just exit them as we move up and keep my longs on, which are still on from the low 80s, actually high 70s. If we move down, and I've got the levels very clearly defined now, and I'm going to start with not my levels, but the ones that someone else has decided are pretty important, not me, but I've drawn them in. And I'm going to put my hedges at those levels to start with. My first hedge, I'm going to ignore that one in the middle. First hedge below this current tweezer, next hedge below that previous tweezer, and I'll keep on hedging as we move down, roughly every $1,000 or so until I'm fully hedged. And if it keeps moving down when I'm fully hedged, I'm safe and protected, and I'll remove the hedges on the way back up again. Not until then, because I don't trust Bitcoin at all at the moment, even though I'm a Bitcoin maxi hodler. I'm very disappointed in it. So I'm going to keep those hedges in place very, very firmly, and I'm not going to risk my Bitcoin, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And if you are leveraged on your Bitcoin, one easy and simple thing you can do to protect your profits or your account is just to deleverage to the point at which if you're unleveraged and Bitcoin drops to 30,000, someone was calling for 30,000 this morning. I think it's incredibly unlikely, but it's not impossible. I'd say it's like a 99.9% chance of that not happening, but there's still a chance. It's not non-zero. And so if you're unleveraged and Bitcoin does drop to 30,000, it doesn't matter, because if your long-term view of Bitcoin is that it's going to get to back up to 127, then 150, then 250, then and so on, it doesn't matter where it drops down to, as long as you're not leveraged. If you've got even a fraction of leverage on, and you drop from 127 down to 30, you're goners long before you get down to 30. So keep that in mind. It's an easy way to de-risk your trade if you're worried about the crypto markets being more slumpy. As we're talking, we've just dropped about $1,000 on Bitcoin. Wow. So be very, very careful. Yeah. And if you've got questions on that, sling them up.
Yeah.
Have you got any thoughts on that, Paulie?
No, but like it kind of is a good segue, relatively speaking, to the metals, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
because
let's have a look.
We did see a comment. I saw a comment from Santiago here in the the chat saying basically, what the heck happened to gold? Like, yeah, you and myself both, man. Like yesterday was pretty wild to the upside for gold. Actually, myself and Tony were able to catch a nice long at one point in the day on gold, which was sweet. Great trade. But yeah, when you look at the 4-hour chart, when I'm looking at the 4-hour chart with gold, it's hard to deny the uptrend that we've now been in over the last few days here. And I know that, James, you've talked about this kind of shorter term bullish bias that you have, where we could, move up to around the levels we're at, and then maybe we do have to retrace again at some point. But for now, on an intraday basis, I am continuing to think long here. We broke out nicely through this area that I was looking at as possible resistance. We just steamrolled through it between 41.47 and 41.73. We absolutely steamrolled through it, consolidated a little bit, and have continued upwards here. If I go to the 5-minute chart, reset the chart view, currently we're trading at 4,230 or so, which is above the previous day's regular trading session high of 4,220 or so. So pretty bullish there. And right now, in the next like 30 minutes, 40 minutes or so, what I'm looking for is really any sort of small retracement down into that previous day's high level, or into the 4,212 area, which was value area high of yesterday. See if we can't find some support there to then look to get long. If we don't find support there, gold might want to come back down to point of control of yesterday, which was roughly around 4,200. So I wouldn't mind that either as a long. If we came back down to there, consolidated at 4,200, found some support to then hop into a long. So those are kind of the levels that I'm looking at right now. Again, I'm not just like, as soon as price action gets to one of these levels, I'm not just slapping a long on and then crossing my fingers. I'm just seeing how price action reacts to these areas, whether or not, some large sellers come in and then just immediately get shut down, and then buyers step up, and then that gives me a little bit of confirmation to enter the long or what have you. Or maybe that doesn't happen, and then that's what tells me, okay, step back, wait for another level to come into play, and then look to possibly get long. So those are kind of the support areas I'm looking for in gold this morning. And then while we're at it, I'll just quickly give a look-see to silver, because I know silver was screaming yesterday to the upside as well. And my goodness, in the overnight, we were able to get to $54.40, which, man, I literally feel like it wasn't even like a few days ago we were trading at like $48 again, and we're already back up so massively here. That similar resistance area that I was talking about in gold, I had a similar area marked out in silver, which was between 51.50 and 51.80. We immediately just plowed through that to the upside on high volume in the morning session, and really haven't looked back. I will say that the intraday chart does look a little bit worse for silver at the moment than gold. With gold, we're trading currently above previous day's high and value area high. Silver, we're actually trading within the value range of yesterday, and we're actually kind of close to point of control. Point of control from yesterday was $52.86 per troy ounce. So with that being said, I would be a little bit more patient on silver. Technically, the regular trading hours for silver have already begun. We've been open for about 25 minutes or so here in silver. So I'd be a little bit patient with that. See how we react around this $52.86 to $53 level. Maybe we can find some support, see some buyers come in and look to get long at some point. Silver hasn't been my favorite to trade. I haven't even been dabbling in it really much at all the last couple 2-3 weeks. I've been more so just trading gold. We've talked about this, James, as well, that we were looking at silver, or you were actually taking opposite trades on gold and silver, almost like a hedge in itself. But you can be right on both. You can be right on both, which is kind of interesting. So I've been trading gold more so myself recently and just looking at the silver market. So yeah, that's really it though for me. Value area high for silver is from yesterday is 53.50, which was also the previous day's regular trading hour session high. So 53.50 is an important level. See if we can't break back above that, and then maybe that acts as support, and then you could look to get long. But yeah, not a whole lot else for silver for me.
Gold has been easier, hasn't it? Technically easier to trade.
It has been.
Yeah. So I'm actually short on silver now. Actually, I'm not. I lie. I'll tell you what I've done. So silver, if we got long yesterday, you'll know that. We got up to that high, not quite, almost touched that recent high. And I've just hedged this position. I haven't taken profit because I've hedged it just because we've got to the top, and I don't know what's going to happen next. That's all. There's no other reason for it. Someone asked me this morning, why are you hedging silver? Because it's probably going to $60. It's the first time I've heard that someone say silver's going to $60, because when silver was at $29, I said it was going to 55, and absolutely everyone shot me down in flames. Well, we got to 55. We actually got there. Not quite, although I can't claim complete exoneration yet because we got to 54.66. Anyway, seeing as we're at the double top, I hedged that position, and simultaneously I hedged my gold position, and I was short on gold. And so that's my short on gold, and I hedged the gold by buying some gold at the top here, thinking that this could move higher. We've moved up through the resistance level, we've broken out, and so I've had to hedge. But because I'm already hedged with silver, I don't want to disrupt that balance. So I was short gold, long silver. I've lost 2% on gold, but gained 5% on silver. So I've locked in a 3% profit overall between those two. If I hedge gold and not silver, I'd leave the hedge open and unbalanced and potentially subject to loss, if one of them started moving in the opposite direction. So that's all I've done. I've just literally hedged both of them. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I do still think that gold has a chance of turning around somewhere in this vicinity, and I don't know where. And that's why I've hedged it, because it's now entering that zone where it could get a little bit choppy, a bit messy. We got the 786 fib just above us now. We got the 618 just below us. So we're in sort of no man's land, in the middle of the blob, diddling in the middle. I don't know what's going to happen next. Best to just protect it and lock in a very small loss, and at the same time lock in a much larger profit on silver, because I don't know what silver's going to do here either. That's gold. We're at the top of the range. I think silver could go higher. I think they could both go higher. They're both in a bull trend, uptrend. And so the short side is not preferred. And silver, although it broke down through the trend line, which I'm now going to have to redraw, has bounced out of it. So let's do that while we're here together and redraw this little trend line. And you'll notice I'm going to cut off the wick of that little spike in the center there. And you can choose to do this in two ways when you draw trend lines. I try to connect as many points as possible by using the wick. I've only got 2 touch points on this trend line, but by using the body of those candles, I can get a little bit more closer to the price action and have more touch points on the line. It's kind of preference. Sometimes it works one way better. Sometimes it works the other way better. Doesn't really matter. But now that I've redrawn it, we've got another support level, at the 20-period moving average, the green line, where we could come back down to. It's also the horizontal breakout level of this little, I suppose you could call it an ascending triangle of sorts in the middle here. So yeah, it all looks bullish. Broke out of the triangle, hasn't retested it from the top. It will have to do that at some point, and that would be a perfect little pullback. And because I was long and I'm now hedged, I'll be able to take the profit on the short trade. If we get back down here, it might have to get a little bit further. Often markets will delve into the pattern that you think it will bounce off instead of being perfect. Sometimes it'll scare you off a little bit by going a little deeper. So that's the sort of thing for silver. And I'll take profit on the short trade, the orange arrow, and add to the long side if we get some decent dips. I do, however, think this is all a little bit tentative, but that we might get much deeper dips. On gold, I'm not too sure about silver. Silver has a different personality. Silver is involved with industry and chemical reactions and catalysts and electricity and chips even. So it's got a different role in life. And so it doesn't always behave the same as gold, but it does generally follow suit. And so I'm going to wait for gold to decide what's going to happen and then follow suit roughly with silver. So right now I'm fully hedged on both of them with about a 3% profit locked in. And if I closed both of my gold trades and both of my silver trades right this minute, I'd have that 3% profit in the bank. And then I could relook at it. That's probably what I'm going to do before the weekend anyway. But I like to hold the trades open. I like to have skin in the game. I don't like to be out of the market. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I like to be mostly in the market one way or the other. And that means I've got to pick my direction and be right about it more often than not. So yeah, I work pretty hard on getting the direction right. And once the direction's right, I try and get the entry levels right. That's not my strong point as a swing trader. That's your strong point, Paul, getting the precision right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That's the hard. Yeah, I was going to say that's the hard thing, I think, for everybody, honestly. So I don't think you're alone there.
Yeah. Anyway, well, you do a lot better than I do at the the smaller time frame charts. Anyway, that's metals. I don't know if you've got any further thoughts on there, Paul, but I think I'm just going to stay hedged, and I think I'll play this by ear or by beer. I don't drink anymore. I used to, but so it's going to be by ear. By the end of the day, I'll decide what to do. It might just be that I close them all down, the longs and the shorts on both of these metals plays, and just come back tomorrow, have a look at it with fresh eyes before the weekend.
Yeah,
probably. And I'm playing the same on energies as well, by the way. So I don't know if we need to cover natural gas and all that stuff as well, but I'm hedged on that too. But yeah, let's go across. Let me switch over. What else are there any questions about?
Anybody have any? Yeah, anybody have any sort of specific questions about any of these products or anything, or any products you want us to look over? Or James has a library of analysis on products, so you can just run down the hallway and you can pick any book you want, and James will be able to tell you whatever you want about it. So. Dusty
old encyclopedic library up in this very aged brain of mine. That's the benefit of being old. You learn a lot of things along the way, and if you don't forget them, you can use them later in life. But if you forget them, it's not much good, is it? So this is the favorite. We must talk about oil quite a lot today. I think we'll probably finish off with this, but let's have a couple of thoughts on oil, because this is a pretty exciting play. I want to point out an interesting chart, which we did speak about. I can't remember where I spoke about it, though. It may have been here, or it may have been elsewhere. But this is what I call a waterfall pattern. It's classic. And we start off with a strong move up. And if you look at this this is WTI oil. This is the hour chart. Let's have a look at the day chart. You have a strong move up, several bullish candles, a little hesitant in the beginning, but a nice sort of almost exponential bounce out of this 20-period moving average, topping at the 50 period here on the day chart. That's where I sold. I always sell the 50 on WTI. Yeah. It's like I'm like Pavlov's dog seller of oil at the 50. So we sold there, blind, not knowing whether this would move up or down, but generally having a feeling that we're moving down, and that's a good place to sell. And we move down. Now, we got this waterfall pattern occurring. You don't see it often. We see it sometimes, sometimes on metals, sometimes on something like the Japanese yen, again, the dollar Japanese yen. But it's that big move up, strong move up, and then we start to fall off with wicky-ish candles that get less wicky and more body-ish and much bigger as we accelerate exponentially downwards, and then calamitously collapse into a level like we have done. So that's a waterfall, and we collapse below the channel center line here on WTI. So overall, quite bearish. But this, back to the 4-hour chart, this is a big bounce out of this zone, to be expected after a strong move like that. And I would expect we'd get halfway back up that move down. So let's have a look where halfway is. And you'll notice I often do this almost every day when we're looking at a particular instrument that's moved a long way. The very first point of call I look for is the halfway retracement, 50%. And that on crude is just at 59.65. And that would be halfway of the move down, halfway back up again. It's not a fib number, it's just halfway. That also takes us to the underside of this trend line, which is the original channel line that we broke out of through the top of. We were talking about this, Paul. Remember, I said, oh, I think this is now, the bull flag is confirmed. We've broken out through the top. And I was short, remember? And I thought, well, this is it. It's, it's probably going to move up. In fact, I said it's most likely to move up, but it didn't. It moved down. And now we are moving up. And that channel line or bull flag line, which has turned out not to be a bull flag so far, also coincides with all of the moving averages, 20, 50, 100, and 200 in cluster here, where they were before when we dropped down through them, and they provided absolutely no support whatsoever. So they may not provide any resistance on the way up, but the channel line will. And the 50% retracement level will. So I'll be looking to potentially add to my shorts at 59.65 on crude oil, looking for this to move back down to the bottom of this channel, which I'm now hoping is not a bull flag. But even if it is, we'll have a chance to get out with profit, because we'll then bounce off the bottom of the bull flag and before going through the top, something like that. So we'll still get a chance to get some profits on the short back at the bottom of the channel. And I'm going to remain short and see what happens next, looking to potentially add some more at 59.65. That's WTI.
I think honestly, I don't think you could have summed that up any better than myself, to be quite honest, especially right at the end there with the 59.65 level. That's exactly on this little rally that we've had this morning. That's exactly what I'm looking for in terms of like the exhaustion of the rally to possible where that could occur. On the futures is roughly around 59.60. So
directly up from here, potentially like that.
Yeah, something like some kind of action like that, and then maybe see some sort of buyer exhaustion to then fail further downwards.
That looks more likely, actually.
So I was just floored when crude was doing this waterfall that you were talking about, because I was not paying attention to crude until like 30 minutes in, and then I saw that it had dropped like $1.50 from when we were looking at it at 8 a.m. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And then I was like, wow, well, okay, that move's happened without me. And then I looked away from it, and then I looked back like 20 minutes later, and then it dropped another $1. And I was just like, my jaw was on the floor. I was like, wow, I wasn't seeing. I was like, is there any kind of news? Was there some inventory thing that I wasn't aware of that came out? And nope, nothing. I was like, all right. It was just like Reuters had a headline about like concerns with some sort of like supply shortage or something, but that came out during the sell-off, so it wasn't like it caused the sell-off or anything. It was just kind of like a reactionary article, it felt like, of some sort. So nothing, it just kind of cratered a bit, and here we are.
It's a matter of, Reuters said it's going down, boys. It's going down. Why? It doesn't matter. It's going down. So everyone gets short. It happens like that sometimes. I see this happen quite often. It's weird. It's a bit like being in the trading room at what's that place where everyone pumps things up and then pulls the rug.
I can't think of it.
Wall Street Bets. It's a bit like Wall Street Bets on a grand scale, and it does actually happen like that. Funnily enough,
So it was pretty funny to see, like, the articles that were just coming out during that sell-off, and but now, I'm not too surprised that we're seeing a little bit of a bounce here, a little bit of a reactionary bounce, but value area high of yesterday actually on crude. on the crude futures was about 59.26, which we actually almost just got up to. We got within 5 cents of it here. So if we do break above 59.26, I could see us, like you were just saying, maybe we get up to 59.60 before having some sort of exhaustion move, and then we come back down into previous day's value range, which was between the previous day's low 58.30 and the value area high of 59.26. And previous day's low 58.30 being the regular trading hour session low, not the actual low that occurred of about 58.13 in the overnight session technically. So yeah, with that being said, I'm kind of slightly bullish in the sense of like just with what could happen in the morning. Like I'm not going to be getting into any sort of long or anything with crude. Like I could just see a little bit more of a pop and then be bearish for the rest of the day, if not the week. So
yeah,
but we'll see.
Yeah, that's interesting. So your levels are actually identical to mine. I think that's the first time so far in the stream. So you have 59.26 as potential first resistance. That's the 38% fib on my chart. You have 25, 26, 25.
26, yeah.
First, yeah, and so yeah, okay. It's also that'll the high of that candle. And then above there, we've got 59.60. Well, I've got 63. I said 65. That's the 50% retracement. And it's where the 20-period moving average is, and it's the channel top. And I think that little purple path there that you've highlighted on your charts that I've drawn in mine now is more likely than the lower move first. So yeah, I like that. I would be looking to sell. As I said, that's the level I'm looking to sell at, somewhere into the channel. And if we can get up to the top straight away, there might be another chance to sell at 59.65. Just below, and probably even 59.80 actually, to be honest. I don't think it's going to stop at 65. It always goes to 80 and 20. So just below $60.
Fair enough.
At 59.80. That's, I'm calling 59.80. We'll find out tomorrow. But you won't be here tomorrow, Paulie, will you? You're going on leave
No,
again?
I do have a small holiday visiting some family in another state. Okay. So yeah, it'll be fun though.
All right. Well, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here solo, but that's okay. I'll handle it without you, Paul. I'll miss
James
you, but
is working like a dog. Fine. Yeah, he's working like a dog without me. I feel bad. I do feel bad. I wish I was here to be able to help.
All right, mate. And chat viewers, it's great to see everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Myself, Paulie will be away on leave for a little bit, but we'll be back on Monday as well. But I will see you tomorrow. So take care, everyone.
Bye.
Have a good one.
See you, James.
Hi, I'm Daryl, one of the coaches here at Hola Prime. Join me as I unwind after a long day of trading and coaching. So, like I was describing, I like to get out on the trails, take a break from trading, kind of relax my mind, get some fresh air, get some sunshine. It's not bad that I have a number of trails right in my backyard. This one's about a 3-mile trail, and just over that hill right there is the Pacific Ocean. Sometimes I'll take a drive through the canyons and unwind my mind, but oftentimes grab the dog, come up here on a trail, just sit here, and it's beautiful, you know, beautiful out here. Every trader sees the market differently, and if you've been trading for a number of years and haven't had much success, instead of continuing to learn and research and add more, I would suggest maybe trying to unlearn some of the bad habits and removing some things that hold you back. Oftentimes, being simple in the markets is best, and it's only until we can remove and take away the things that we keep repeating that cause us the errors and the mistakes. Once we remove that, we can start to move forward, build some structure, and
All right, what's going on?
What is happening?
Morning. Good morning, everybody.
Good afternoon.
Blacking.
And good evening to all of you around the world.
How
Welcome
are we?
to the official restart of the U.S. government.
Yeah.
Yes, big news, man. Big news.
It's crazy. Pretty muted reaction so far, but
very much so. Yes.
But we'll see how the session opens today. And I mean, I guess I had higher expectations in terms of like an initial reaction, but maybe I was talking to James before the pre-market. I was saying like maybe this is a little bit of telling. Maybe people are like this is telling in the sense of saying, okay, great, the government's open. Can we see some data now, please?
Yeah,
and everybody just wants
That's
to see the data.
Right. Exactly.
I
think so. I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get a chart up or something if somebody's here. And
sure.
Yeah. Oh, let me share. Good shout, Paulie.
Yeah. Awesome. Perfect.
Yours up, I think. Yeah.
Let's see here.
All right.
So, I kind of
went over.
Right? Yeah, I kind of went over the ES earlier in the pre-market session, but I will quickly just recap because we are at a little bit of a different area now since when I covered it. Previously, earlier this morning, we were just right below the 68-64 level that I've marked off as value area low from yesterday. And what I was kind of saying was, look, if we open up the cash session above that level, I might be a little bit more hands off for the first 30 minutes or so. If we open up below, there might be some more opportunity for me to get into a trade a little bit sooner, maybe in the first 10, 15 minutes here. And right now, ever since then, we've actually come further off that level to the downside, and we're retesting the previous day's low essentially. So and overnight low technically, I guess. So
in the ES?
Yeah, in the ES, like overnight low.
We're beyond the overnight low. We're beyond. I mean, we're at a new low.
We're 2 points
beyond yesterday's range.
Yeah, we're 2 points below it. Yeah. And so we're retesting that general area right now, and which I think is a good thing, especially we still have 25 minutes left until the open. So I think what I would like to see is maybe a little bit more of a sell-off here in the pre-market, and then see if we can't have that previous day's low act as a resistance area. Maybe we continue the day downwards. I feel like Sam's natural bearish feelings over the last couple weeks might be coming to fruition, and you might.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, just the fact from a volume profile standpoint, we're currently, and of course, like you said, Paul, we're 25 minutes still to the open, but we're trading outside of yesterday's area to the low side. So just based on the fact that we traveled all of the range in the overnight. We went all the way up within 2 ticks of yesterday's high of day to reject after twice, make it 2 attempts. We rejected, we fell down. We're now trading to the south, and we're outside of that, still moving south. Tells me I think we're going down, but we'll have to wait and see, obviously. Right.
I mean, for me, if we could switch to me real quick. So I'm seeing, I think you're right. I think I would expect potentially a sell-off, but we are also on the 15-minute chart, which is at the bottom of this range. I mean, the range originally was a bit bigger, but if we take it, somewhat around here, still very much in that kind of range area for the last couple of days. So for me, if we're just hovering around here, I'm not going to be looking to take a short. I don't want to get trapped. But if we break the range, then 100% I'm looking to, this gap right here, this weekend gap we had that hasn't been filled. I'm definitely looking at that area as a potential bounce point where, when we get there, there's going to be something, maybe a bit of a bounce up, and they start taking longs again. But yeah, if we break this range nicely and cleanly, hopefully a nice sort of clean break, a little bit of a retest, and then a continuation. Yeah, I'm shorting the hell out of it. I am.
Yeah, just
selling
as
like crazy.
Just as you were saying this, ES just came down a solid 6 points there. Just had a little bit of a drop off. So
Nasdaq, same thing.
Yeah. So
I just hope that it doesn't happen before 9:30.
Yeah,
you
right.
know, and it's like, okay, well, we got to force the hand here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Just a 20-point move.
Previous day, Wednesday's low, our TH session in the ES was 68.30.5. So, I mean, we're 15 points above, but that would be my first target south if we continue to sell off here. And then who the hell knows, right? After that, we'll see what we get. We should be finding support at some level here. I don't know if we're going to get just a big old, I don't know. There could be a trap day as well, but I just got to sit on my hands and watch the reaction.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the government shutdown thing now finally ended, maybe we do see some movement.
I think so.
And actually break out this range and start trading.
Yeah.
Start trending even.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, it just clears a little bit of a path for some sort of clearer move. NVIDIA right now trading at 190.50, so it's down a few bucks from yesterday's close. It was holding up pretty decently yesterday, so
yeah. And we won't have any. There's no releases that's on the docket prior to us getting off the air, so we won't have anything until we get to T-bill auction at 11:30 Eastern. So nothing really then, and then afterwards we've got 15 and 30-year mortgage rates. We've got the EIA gasoline stuff. Pretty weak, a typical Thursday. But then now we got some Fed heads coming in, and we'll start that whole show.
Yeah.
Earnings are pretty blah today. Yeah, those Fed heads.
All right, we are. I think Tony.
Sorry, Tony. Yeah, sorry, Tony. I think you're.
Yeah, I know.
Tony.
There we go.
We are just selling down right now.
Yep.
Jeez.
Couldn't just keep your mouth shut, could you?
No.
Well, it's funny. We got Mary Daly talking, and we've got Hammock, and they're both saying they're worried about the labor market. Services inflation has not been declining, only increasing inflation. So they're making all these stupid comments, in the last 10 to 15 minutes, and that's probably what's causing some of this reaction here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of going through recent news, obviously, but just
Yeah. We'll
Call me crazy, but I see a long potentially right now.
If you see a long, then I'm happy about that, because I really don't want to get pulled into a progressive sell-off before 9:30.
It's potentially. That's
yeah.
The thing is, the volumes are low because of this is pre-market, obviously.
Yeah.
So.
When did Disney's
it does
results
look all right. I
come
might
out?
Do what you got to do, Sam.
I kind of missed it a little bit. I wanted to get a better price, but I'm taking it. See if I can get a quick scalp in just before we open. I'm seeing. I saw some buyers come in, and the sellers kind of dropped off. It's a bit of a nasty area. There you go. A few buyers coming in. 100 contracts. 150.
So you saw the buyers come in, and the sellers got smoked.
Yeah, they're getting absorbed quite quickly.
Had a little cough there, Daryl.
I got you a light. Grab you a light. Yeah, Paul got it. Paul got it immediately.
I got it, man. I'm just not.
This does look this Sam. This reminds me of the camel pattern.
The camel.
This is the camel pattern.
Instead of the King Kong cling, we've got the top of the day was the duty-free visit, and then drop just frickin' fell out.
The double hump smoke.
Literally.
Yeah, sellers coming in. All right, I'll take that little scalp, but
Good.
I'm happy with that for
That's
a
good.
pre-market.
In other news, did you guys go through the Scion asset management debacle? Michael Burry?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
I
he's
saw-
closing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did not read further into that, but
Yeah.
I just saw the
maybe-
headline. I didn't read it. 'Cause I just woke
Yeah.
up.
Michael Burry to close down his hedge fund by the year end after acknowledging he does not understand today's market.
Wow.
He
yeah.
is. He is short.
You know,
To the tune of
it's a shame.
1.1 billion. A combination of Palantir. I think 66% of that 1.1 billion is in Palantir shorts, options, puts, and I think he said something like 13.5% is in NVIDIA puts. So I
Yeah,
don't
see,
know.
going into Palantir's latest earnings, I know that he was net short, and I think the thing came off like 15 or 20 bucks. So
Yeah.
we should have covered at that point. Like and I don't know what his strikes were and
He
whatnot.
holds. I mean, based on the movie.
Yeah,
what he did in 08, 09, he's shown that he will hold for years and years. So
this is the classic case of not quitting while you're at the top and just like sticking around, death by a thousand cuts. Like I don't even know if what his performance is anymore. Like he's really just like relegated to like a meme stock leader, you know. Like that's really it. Like I don't know anyone that really gives him institutional money.
The amount of times that I've seen recently, I couldn't even count it on both hands. The amount of times I've seen people repost that picture, that snippet of him saying sell in 2023, January of 2023. Everybody and their mother is reposting that of him just saying sell in 2023. And that's, of course, when the rally started back up again. So
but
a lot
like
of people
Daryl said, he successfully called the last 5 out of 50 bubbles or something. 50 out of the last 5 bubbles. Isn't that what you said, Daryl?
50.
Yeah, something like that. I know.
So you know.
Well, I mean, the thing, it's like a broken watch will be right twice a day, right?
Yes.
It's like these guys that keep calling every year. Oh, this is the year. Who's the other guy that always is so like the sky is falling? Is it Gunlack? I think he's always. This guy's been calling for. Jeffrey Gunlack's been calling for like the market to just
we're at the top,
drop like 75% for he's been doing this dude for I don't know since COVID every year like just fighting.
Well, it's a shame. I think that he's closing. You know, he always kept one eye on the market, and
dude,
what
this guy low shots, man. Low shots.
Dude, I'm just saying. You know, he was always, deep in the market, and
I know.
Very
That's
good.
Exactly.
It was a bad show.
Well played.
He was deep in the shorts, like Sam likes to be deep in the shorts. It's all we understand.
It's like me. He likes to short stuff. All right.
Yeah.
He's Troy. He's basically
Common
Troy.
theme amongst traders, scalpers.
We like to short.
God.
Legendary trader in his own right, though, at least for one period of time.
Oh,
he will.
Well, he's made his money, man. I mean,
I know.
Because I question if you make that kind of money,
right?
Would you really give a shit if you're wrong again?
Well,
the hunger goes away. Do you know what I mean?
No, but
you losing 50% of it.
You got an ego. These guys got such an ego, and it's all about your last trade, right? I mean, I don't know. I mean, the money's there, but it's also bragging rights, and
Yeah. What's that quote? You're only as good as your last trade. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a successful trader, I think, because you're only as good as your last trade, right? So there's traders who made millions and then lost it all.
Yeah.
You may have found some support here, Tony. You may have found it.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Fine by me.
I know.
You see, now the only thing will be coming out of, again, who releases the jobs data?
The Bureau of Labor Statistics.
Yeah,
the BS department, the BLS. I call it BS. BLS. I always do, man. I can't just full of crap. The numbers.
If someone comes out and they're like, "Yeah, we're going to release it now," or they just do it, or there's probably some headline risk at some point in the market.
Well, we were told we're not going to get October numbers, period.
See, that's the thing, is that like if they weren't even recording, then how could they even tally it up? You know, so if it's just gone, then it's gone. Great. I didn't hear.
But then they're gonna. But yeah, I know. I know what you're saying. I don't know.
Also, do want to mention everyone in the chat. We've just completely ignored you. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we have.
Eric Lake is obviously in the house. Moderator Mike, Robert Sikanek. He's back making
Sikanek
$100,000. Sikanek even. Sorry. Made like $100,000 in 10 minutes, as he always does. Cherry is back in the house. Hello, Cherry. Cherry the Dracula from what is it called? Not Pennsylvania. What is it called?
Transylvania.
Transylvania.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. There you go. Buddy.
Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. All the way from Dracula's headquarters in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
And Tiger, of course, Coach Tiger's in the house as well. Good to see everyone. We also got some guy called TBB Trades. No idea who that is.
Some
moderator, can we get him banned, please?
I'm looking for Samalama Ding Dong.
That's the best one. That is the best one. I mean, yeah, just Samalama Ding Dong. I mean,
hopefully they never come back. Tom Rogers, of course, in the house as well.
Yes, right. That's right. TR in the house. I love it.
Oh, no, sorry. Cherry is the niece of Dracula.
That's even cooler.
And Sambalama Ding Dong is Frankenstein's bride. You look at her.
He's done well then, hasn't he? Frankenstein.
Perfect. Yeah.
He's punching, that's for sure.
Jesus. So I did see that Disney earnings came out about 2.5 hours ago, which was pretty strong. Pretty strong. And I mean, they didn't do much. We were still in the midst of this a little bit of a sell-off here, but Disney came out, which is interesting because that's, I mean, I don't know what you call that. I look at that as a consumer stock in a way, mostly with the fact they've got ESPN, all these subscriptions and all the entertainment. But I mean, revenue's good. Earnings per shares beat. I mean, everything. Hulu subscriptions are big time up. Sports operating income is way up. That's the ESPN portion. I mean, so I don't know. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was weak, though, based on just the last couple of months with all the stuff that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
Just want to mention, Tom has a really good question. He goes, "Hey, I have a question. Are they going to just randomly dump the economic news now? How does this work with the government reopening?" Very good question. I actually don't know myself. Do any of you guys know?
I don't think anyone knows. I don't think any of us know.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't happen very often like this, where we get a shutdown and we have data that's been missed. I don't know, Tom. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if you see like a headline. Like, I don't think it would just get dumped right on you. I wouldn't be surprised if you saw some sort of official come out and say like, "Hey, by the way, tomorrow we're going to release this." If it is like a surprise economic data release of some sort, they'd be like, "Hey, by the way, this is going to happen tomorrow." It wouldn't be like, "Oh, by the way, here's all the data." I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't believe.
It'd be old now, wouldn't it? It's old data, so
yeah. But
we did get Scott Bessent though saying yesterday that within the next 2 days they were going to be starting to release a lot of the tariff number. I don't know what he means on numbers. Maybe just import export. Kind of GDP, revenue, what have you. But I think we probably should expect some of that, maybe even tomorrow by the end of the week, maybe. But Tiger saying he's heard that may skip a lot of the older stuff. They say they're going to skip October, Tiger. But I mean, the thing is, with when you run the, so here's how the BLS and all these guys, and even the various the Fed governors in the regions, like, you got the Kansas City Fed, Tiger, right in your neck of the woods. They pull all these independent companies, right? Small businesses, large businesses, and they try to get an idea every quarter of what's going on. They meet with them, what have you. So, but then you get this lag because some of these CEOs they don't have accurate data. They get an initial report, then they find out later on from like their HR or whatever that, oh, we actually did have some people that quit and they didn't come back to work, or whatever, all this kind of stuff that goes on. And then they have to break it down by sector and by all this other stuff. So it comes in like spurts and bits, and then they have to tally it up, and then they all go to like FOMC meetings and they report like, oh, San Francisco Fed is reporting this, Denver Fed is here, Kansas City's here, and then they kind of make a thing. But I don't know, man. I mean, if they're dependent on what they get, I guess that's my point. They're really dependent on what they get. They're not running a data farm. They're not a think tank, right? They're not getting this stuff coming in. They have to go and ask for it.
Sure. That's
just my understanding how it works. Mm-hmm. And as we know, the government is the most efficient and perfect, entity around the world. But
absolutely,
of course, these guys just did it. They couldn't run a lemonade stand if you gave them frickin' $100. I mean, these guys are crazy.
Lemonade stand.
They'd have to take a loan for it.
Yeah, they all got PhDs for all the finance and they could tell you everything about every economist that ever studied going back centuries and centuries, but they don't know how to real world business
run it today. Yeah,
it's all theory.
Yeah.
It's just
they'll spend $100,000 on just designing the logo, and the logo designer would be just happens to be the son of exactly. Yeah. Now it's done.
I know. All right. So where are we at? About 5 minutes till almost.
Mm-hmm. I've got to say, for a pre-market, this is the footprint is quite nice. I got to say, it's actually quite clear.
Sam, if you're not in another 3 trades in the next 6 minutes, I'm going to be
I could do that.
livid now.
I think he's already calling a range day before the market opens. That'll be a record.
I'm looking to short now. Yeah, nice. I'm getting in short quickly.
Nice.
I just saw a bunch of trap buyers. They seem to get stuck at the top there. Oh, actually, they're getting they're exiting. Oh my god, that was too quick.
There you go.
Whoa.
No. Oh, damn! That swung back at me.
Back into the range officially.
Let me mark them out. They were getting squeezed out for a second there. What happened there?
Yeah,
that was
a little
weird,
algo or something.
Well, it might be
they're stuck here now. That's
might
right.
be
Okay.
I'd be looking at gold again, Tony. I think you might be giving gold a little bit of a look today.
Yeah, absolutely. If I can do one solid gold trade, I'll be happy for the day.
One gold trade keeps the doctor away. Is that what they say?
Yeah, gold trade a day. Oh, wow. We're breaking through, huh? It's not looking too bad for a short.
Yeah, I've got in short again. I think that was just a little sweep. That was like a...
Oh, yeah, it was just a head fake.
There's no volume behind that. That was just
and then
like an algo or something.
Little head fake.
Little get below fake. These buyers. We've got a nice move. Continuation type thing. But I do want to get out before open, though, which is a bit... What time is it? Oh, shit. Okay, we got like 3 minutes. It could do it in 3 minutes. Can't you, NQ? It can do it. You can do it. Put your back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. It's another good classic song there for you guys to karaoke.
That is.
Oh, buyers are coming in. This might not work out. I think the buyers might have taken full control here. Look at that. 20, it's still weak. It's not great. There definitely are buyers in the market here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just move over that. Let's see how that looks. Oh, that's kind of filled a bit. We'll drop that down. All right, a few sellers coming in now. Let's see if they can break below these damn buyers who are all stuck in that area. Squeeze below them. There we go. Let's bring it back down. All right, keep going. So absorption.
Oof.
There it is.
Getting into
All right,
this
squeeze them
gold.
all out.
Nice.
They're all dropping out now.
We'll see what happens.
As soon as you said oof, I was literally looking at the order flow of gold as well. I was like, I think he's looking at gold.
Yeah,
I'm out.
yeah, I don't know. It's not
I'm
really.
out. It's getting too choppy now.
Yeah.
200 buyers came in right now. All right, we'll wait for market open, and that will be it. Robert Mashiro!
There he is.
He's back!
Roberto, what is
How are
happening?
you, Roberto?
Mi amigo, how you doing today?
Yeah, that was a little trap there for the buyers. I really should have held that, to be fair. Now it's clear as day, a trap for the buyers. They're all stuck up there. They're all getting out now. There they go. 104, 180. Those are those buyers exiting. There we are. That's the move. Pretty much done.
So when we get the bell now for the open, instead of getting our typical little bell, we're going to get Sam's female picture with the Sam a ding-a-ling ding-dong. Ding-dong, ding-ding-ding-ding-ding-ding. They're going to put you like at the Nasdaq on at the gavel, just banging the open. That's going to be you.
I'm a little worried, Daryl, that you're so obsessed with that female picture of me.
I know.
I haven't had a good look at it yet. I haven't had quite a good look. You know, I can only see it from.
I think you
Probably send
downloaded
it to him.
You printed it out, Daryl.
I have a poster. I'm going to put it on my. I don't have a. You know, what we need to do is one of you boys that have the green screens need to put it in the background.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
that
Sam,
would be perfect.
Even if Daryl did, he's definitely not the only one, as we know from Sam Alama Ding Dong. So
That's true.
you got plenty of people
out
saving that picture.
Yeah, right.
Here it is. All right. Open. Whoa, lots of buyers came in on the open. Very nice. I don't believe it to be true, though. Not yet.
There's our bell.
Ding, ding, ding.
Big absorption. I'm going in for a quick short.
So we officially opened out of range, low outside.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
I believe the Nasdaq did too, right, Tony? I'm not focused on the ES, but yeah. All right.
I think those buyers are trapped. I think they're well and truly trapped, these buyers. I think we've got maybe a slight little range type play going on. Sellers are trying to come in, getting absorbed a bit. But
yeah, who knows? I wait till it
come
shakes
on, there
out.
we go. Boom, boom, boom. Hit my TP. No, it's not going to do it. All right, I'm out.
Jeez.
Oh, I just did it. Annoying. I should have held. All right. That was a nice little play, that was, actually. All right, let's see if we actually break this range. We're pretty much broken it technically. But are we going to break it? That's the question.
So we got liquidity on the bid. We got a lot at 68.35 and 68.30, much like we had yesterday morning. I remember the 68.30 was sitting there. We never got down to it yesterday, and it was a short target of mine. So be interesting to see if we do get down that far. And interestingly, that is the low. The reason I had it there and why it's still in there on the heat map on the full depth of market is because it is the low of Wednesday's session. Yeah, Wednesday's session. So that's serving kind of as the first target for me because we've already kind of pulled off the overnight low already and went through it, but we'll see if we can break down.
Freaking Samalama Ding Dong is back.
Yes. Samantha, she's here.
Who is this mystery person?
Perfect, dude. I love it.
Welcome back.
We miss you, Samalama Ding Dong. Robert's up to 9,000. Nice.
Robert.
Jeez.
On the ETFs, I'm assuming, or on Nat Gas?
Oh, man.
Oh, dude, Nat Gas has been screaming in the last 10 minutes here, or 7 minutes.
Wow. Natty.
Robert, if you need an assistant, I can send you my resume.
Sam's always full of hot air if you need an assistant for Nat Gas.
There you go, right?
Sam's got the hot air. Perfect.
I can be your yes man, Robert.
He jumps out of hot air balloons, except when he jumps out of hot air balloons, he goes up.
I can be the ego stroker, the yes man. I'll just sit beside you and I'll be like, "Oh, great idea, Robert. That's fantastic." Yeah, Robert. They're jealous of you, Robert.
They're jealous of you.
Be the hype man.
The last thing he needs is a yes man. Come on.
$250 a year, Robert, and I'll be your
all the ETFs. Nice, dude. Very well done.
I'll be your yes man.
That's 250 cents, by the way. So it's pretty good deal, actually.
I'll rephrase: $250,000 a year, and I'll be a yes man.
Perfect. That's all it costs. That's a deal.
Yeah, it is a deal. What a deal.
Come on.
I'll just FaceTime you every morning, be like, "Welcome, Robert. Good stuff."
All right, this is kind of a precarious area here on the ES because we can just as easily retest the low of, even though we traded down through it in the overnight, we can go back into yesterday's range and get up there.
NVIDIA is back below 190. Let's go.
Isn't that crazy? Ooh.
Here we go. I think we might be breaking it finally.
Start moving here.
I think we might be potentially breaking the range. Could be a down day for the first half at least. It's looking quite interesting. Oh, look at all that sell pressure come in.
Yeah. Are we going to get down 30? That's the question. Are we going to get to 30 first?
All right. There's so much.
Looks like we want to go.
There's so many aggressive sell contracts right now. They've put themselves in a vulnerable spot. If I see any kind of failure to push it down and buyers come in, I'm buying this for a bit. Yeah, okay. I'm going to quickly go in just one contract. I'm not going to put too much size on because I think these sellers might get squeezed out a little bit.
Man,
where are the buyers? Where are you, man? Where are you, man? Show me the buyers, man.
They're not there.
That's Scarface.
I think it was an attempt.
My little friend.
It was a tap.
I know. Where are you, man? What are you doing, man? Say hello to my little friend, huh?
Come on now. These buyers aren't coming in yet. All right. Didn't quite work out. Didn't
down
quite
to 30,
work
get a stop
out as
sweep.
anticipated.
Let's get a stop sweep here. Come on. Let's go, baby.
Yeah, this is
come on down. Come on down.
This is a strong seller's market.
Come on down.
Saying that, again, I see the potential for trappage. I'm going to try it one more time. If they don't come in here, then I have to go short on a pullback. I feel there could be a pullback here. Just a little one. Just a small one, man. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. Don't know why that's in my head. I haven't watched Scarface in years.
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
I'm a little bit stuck here. I'm looking at cattle stuff, but ES and Nasdaq just dropping like a rock.
Very interesting what's happening here. This should theoretically hold here. I just saw a ton of absorption right here. I'm not gonna. This should hold. I think the buyers are gonna come. Yeah, here we go. See if they got any follow through. Sellers just come back in again. Bloody hell! Look at this. Look at these numbers.
It is unreal.
Look at this volume. Oh, big absorption again.
Big bid on the 25.
Buyers are
Come on
fighting
down. We got
desperately here.
We got to the 30. We got to the 30. Can we get further? Can we get
4,
further?
5. Oh, 600 contracts.
Let's go. Let's go.
What's the cumulative right now? Oh, shit, why is it not loaded?
Negative 3,500 or so on the ES. No, it's less. Yeah, about
Sorry, I'll see it in a second.
3,200.
Just my chart thing wasn't loaded up. Come on, load. Yeah, we're negative 3,500 as well. All right, there's something going on here. There is a ton. This is an interesting area. There's got to be a pullback here. There has to be. If sellers couldn't break below it using well over 1,000 contracts, they're not going to break below it with any more. There's a massive iceberg here, which should warrant a nice pullback. There we go. A bit of buy pressure comes in. That's it. But the question is, how high will it go? Is it only going to go a few points? Is it going to go a bit more? I don't know. Oh, buyers got absorbed. They just come in again, those sellers.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're putting even more on.
Let's go down.
Is there any
Come
news
on.
right now?
News?
Oh my God!
Really?
Look at these
No.
contracts.
We don't need no stinking news. We don't need no stinking
Just
news.
piled on another 500. They're still getting absorbed at another 500 contracts. That's insane.
Those bids
pulled
on
in another
25 got pulled.
700.
Yeah.
We've got 700 deep right now. Oh, yeah, no, I'm getting out. This is too much volume. Too much volume. But I still think at some point they're going to get trapped here. So I'm going to re-enter at any point. This is too much volume. Yeah. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to.
All right, so that target's hit.
Never mind.
Get rid of that bad boy.
Maybe a retest
Pouring
of
in low hits, get rid
6,800.
of that bad boy.
We're looking for.
Jeez. Come on, get down to 25.
Keep pushing down.
Come on,
Yeah,
you
we
can
can
do it.
stop.
You can do it.
Come on, trap them. There it
You
is.
can do it.
Trap them. There's a big order being built here.
Yeah.
The only issue is every time aggressive buyers come in, the sellers just what's it called? Absorb them. Come on, you can push up a bit higher. Give me at least $1,000. Stop hovering around that silly area.
Let's take another contract.
That's right.
Juice it. Punch it.
Nah, that's too much risk then. I was up 900 and now it's absorbed again. Stupid damn sellers. Let go. Come on, sellers, let go.
God.
I think my internet keeps cutting out. Or is someone muting?
No.
No.
We're just watching. Sticking
Yeah, my
silent.
internet keeps cutting out. Oh, shit. My internet's really cutting out. What's going on?
No, we hear you.
That cat's
Yeah,
chewing on your
okay.
cable.
Oh my
The
god!
cat
Look at
or
all
the
these
rat is chewing on
sells.
the cable. Let's go.
Frickin' sellers. How are
Let's
they
go.
so powerful?
Yeah. Level 10
Ow.
mutant.
Level 10.
These sellers are just over.
Something you're not used to those kinds of
on now.
mutants.
Ow. That was a level 15 mutant, that was. Well, they had a good little try at it, the buyers, but they just couldn't break through. They got absorbed so
Beautiful.
quickly. This is a seller's market now.
Oh.
Whew, what was that?
A level 10 mutant.
Nice little.
Oh, they just got absorbed. That was,
Little stop pick.
that was
Point of
it.
control just shifted down here, though.
Holy
Yes,
crap.
just
All right,
shifted down
buyers
here to
absorbed, like,
68.29.
Buyers absorbed 900 contracts there. That is huge.
Yeah, but sellers
Come on,
are
why are
coming
you
back
coming
in
in?
here. Sellers
That's
coming
the
back
thing.
in.
But hopefully they give up soon because they're putting so much sell pressure into the market, but it's not paying off really.
It
They're
is
moving,
now.
considering.
Now it is. Now it's coming down the ES.
Yeah, they're
Back
just
down to
reloading
25.
again.
Oh, by the
Oh.
way, at
Uh,
9:33, we could senior advisor
this internet stop cutting it.
Hassett saying
Yes.
we could get the September jobs report next week.
Okay, perfect.
It's already been cooked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Damn, I got cooked there.
I don't know if senior advisor Hassett's just trying to get along with the young crowd by saying the slang term "cooked."
Cooked. You're so cooked. U.S.
Cooked.
government is so cooked.
Yeah. I mean, Sam could tell him to use smoked, but
720p.
cooked is probably better.
What are you talking about smoking for? No one smokes it. Do you
Very
smoke?
healthy.
I
Daryl?
didn't say smoke.
No,
I never said smoking. I said smoke.
Who smokes?
What's on your mind? What are you thinking
Smoked.
about?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
He's talking about
You like smoke?
salmon.
You
What is
like
smoking?
smoked
I don't even
sausage? No, he likes. Yeah. Sam
Is that like
likes
some
the-
new age?
New age.
I have no idea what that is. Never heard of it, Daryl.
Part of
You were the
me
one talking about lowering little babies with ropes down in the chimneys to clean the chimneys.
What?
Is that what they do in London?
little
like,
3-year-old.
That's what they
4-year-old
used to
kids.
do.
Yeah, they used to
What
do
they
like
used
20
to
years
do.
ago. Sam was saying like just 20 years
20
ago.
years
No,
ago.
that's how Sam got addicted. He was just the soot. He was like, "Oh, this is so good. This is so good."
Mhm.
Sam was like, back when I was a kid, I was being lowered in the chimneys at
I
the age
need
of
it.
3 years old.
Yeah, exactly. When I was 3, I already had a full-time job. I was hustling. You guys were at nursery doing all that kid stuff. I was out in the big world,
Man,
driving a car already.
Look at this. No stopping this machine right now.
NVIDIA at 187.30 right now. It's
No way. 187 dead on arrival.
I'm curious if
What, NVIDIA?
yeah, NVIDIA's coming down a little bit here. Big bid on the ES at 68.14 that just popped up
Yeah.
a second ago.
Yeah. I
Um,
see it.
Jeez, man.
But now it's rolling over. Man, it's not having. It's just. Whew.
Quick.
They're front running this data. They're just getting ahead of it. I think they're maybe expecting some pretty crappy numbers. Sam's gone. He just lost internet.
Sam's gone.
Gone.
That
Gone.
guy is gone. We'll get him back.
Got to refresh the page. Hamster fell off the wheel.
Well,
He's got that road problem, Tony, with the rats in his attic, chewing through his cable, chewing through his internet cable or something. I told him this. He's too scared to even go in there and check. He's too scared, man. I'm like, really?
He's afraid of the entity.
No. But it's like the thing is, if you ignore it, it's going to be a giant rat nest. It's gonna take over your whole friggin' house, man.
man, I just hopped in on a short there, but I got taken out a small loss. I was looking for that liquidity sweep of that big bid at 68.14, but it just got pulled.
I know. Yeah, I know. But man, it's holding here 23, 24. Oh, let's see.
Yeah.
Come on.
We'll see. What a blowout day.
Samalama ding dong. Samalama ding dong.
Some. Okay. Well, I'm gonna probably continue to look at the ES a little bit here. Another 5 minutes or so, but in the meantime, see what gold is doing. Broke below 4,200.
Oh, we didn't even get up to point of control there. Looks like we're heading back.
Oh, wow. Cattle finally broke down. Dang.
Okay. Yeah, is cattle one of those things where you got to get in early on the day, like the moves are there right away? Yeah.
I think there's a good amount of time where the moves do happen quite early, but you don't have to, because the moves can definitely happen throughout the day. No pun intended with the moves.
Yeah.
But we always do that, but can't help it.
I can't unhear that anymore. Even when we were just talking about the moves in the morning, like move.
Yeah, exactly. So
and when is the cash close? 12:05, you said Eastern?
No,
12:05 Eastern or
no.
2:05.
Cash 2:05 exactly. So
2:05 Eastern.
You got it. 2:05 Eastern.
Not Central, not Chicago time. Eastern.
No.
Okay.
You got it. There definitely can be afternoon rallies for sure in cattle, but I do agree that like the morning there is usually a lot of volatility of some sort. So
is there an aftermarket in like
No.
is there there's no
Mm-mm.
It doesn't
Nope.
trade in Europe or anything else. It's US only.
Yeah, I mean these contracts only trade from the 9:30 to 2:05 slot, and there's just no overnight trading of any sort or anything.
Okay.
Is that considered a super soft? Or no, it's not considered soft. But
Not
like,
soft, not soft.
No,
Yeah,
just
yeah. No, but like a lot of the super
Live
soft
stock.
contracts, like they don't trade.
Yeah, like
the
Yeah,
overnight.
exactly.
cocoa, sugar,
Orange
yeah,
juice.
cotton.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of these. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. They just have those strict time periods that they trade, and they don't. Cotton trades overnight, but it's just super
It's thin as hell, isn't it?
super thin. Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
And I think that's also why the indices, the futures indices, are so popular, because they're almost a 23-hour product, right? Where a lot of the other stuff you got to watch the times, and people like to, these keyboard maniacs, they want to just trade.
Who doesn't want to trade all the time?
I know.
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm going to create
All right, let's see here.
a liquidity dump terminal. We won't call it Bloomberg. We'll call it liquidity dump terminal for your bathroom, so you can have your trade station in there. While
Be on there all the
that way
time.
you don't miss anything. You
Yeah.
just don't miss it. Yeah. You got action everywhere.
Noise.
Yeah,
Nice.
he's back.
He's freaking
Nice.
back. I heard him fighting that
I
cat.
am back.
The cat got you?
Yep. The cat
Yeah.
chewed through my Wi-Fi.
Cat got your
My,
tongue? I hope.
my Wi-Fi connection. I think it's a solar flare. Did you guys read up about that?
I did read about it, though.
Yeah.
To be honest, I did read about it. I'm like, damn, Sam was right.
Because my internet, honestly, my internet's been proper sketchy the last couple of days.
Yeah.
I feel like the sun's solar flare has. I'm kind of worried to fly tomorrow, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm flying this afternoon. So
Flying today. Yeah, you're flying, and hopefully the airports are like the flights. I don't know, man.
it's
Yeah,
actually it's a regional airport. It's not like
regional, right?
it's not the MCO airport. So should be okay. But
Shit,
fingers
still
crossed.
doing it. I didn't hear what you said there. You turned into a robot for a second. Like,
No worries.
always connection.
It's a satellite. You got to reposition it.
Yeah.
But what's weird though, my phone, like what do you call it? 5G, whatever. Superb. Great connection.
Oh yeah.
How can we live in an age where your phone has a better, more stable connection from the towers than your own home Wi-Fi?
Dude, I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Like Wi-Fi is directly run under fiber optic cables. How can it?
Not when there's a rat chewing through it.
Yeah, not. Yeah,
Exactly, dude.
That's true. Didn't think about that.
You got to go upstairs. You got to go check, dude. Your modem has probably like been converted into a rat nest. It's like they ripped into it. It's all warm because it's got the circuit board. They're probably just snuggled in there. And
probably adorable.
Rat droppings all over the place.
That's not adorable, but yeah.
Adorable.
The droppings terrible, but probably got a nice little cozy family of 4 just snuggled up.
Yeah,
we can hope. We can hope that.
They're doing all right.
Either that or it's like Dracula came to visit you because Cherry sent Dracula to your house because she was offended.
I think that's probably it. Yeah, Cherry is definitely sent Dracula
because you insulted her by telling her she lives in Philadelphia. She said, "I'm not gonna live with that crap hole anymore." Just,
Yeah. Anyone born in Philadelphia or Pennsylvania?
Oh, here we go. Paul, get him.
Same.
I'm just catching
they're all obsessed with Rocky.
Just catching these strays randomly, man.
Hey, at least you know Rocky's in Philly. That's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
It's true. American icon.
Mm-hmm.
I told you guys I've never watched one Rocky movie, which is
I know
crazy.
I cannot believe that. I cannot.
Because the first time I met you, Paul, the first thing you told me was, "I know Rocky." And I was like, "Oh, cool."
Oh yeah, that's exactly.
I was like, "Rocky who?" You
So
like, "Rocky
you
Balboa."
told us your middle name was Balboa. Yeah, he told us.
yeah. The first sentence, like the first conversation between me and Sam said, "Hi, I'm Sam," and then I said, "Hi, my favorite movie is Rocky IV."
That's literally how it went down. Yeah.
Really?
Great.
That's literally what happened. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna say what? What?
No,
He then proceeded to show me his Rocky Balboa trading card collection.
Golden
like,
gloves.
Oh, cool.
yeah, I just have a shrine of Rocky Balboa.
Trading cards.
It'd be, if that even existed, that would be hilarious.
Damn, I'll trade you one Adrian for my Mickey.
This is a holofoil gold star Mickey, only limited edition, 5 copies.
Hey, I got a special drunk Polly. That one's worth a lot more than sober Polly. I'll trade you for Clubber Lang.
Oh gosh,
that is literally it. That is exactly what happened.
Man. Man. You think Rocky IV is the best, Robert? I like 3. I like 4. 3 and 4 are my top 2.
3.
But I mean 4 is
3
awesome.
was the best.
You're younger than me, so 4 was like I saw Rocky 4 on Thanksgiving when it came out. I remember that because
great time.
my dad took all of us to watch, and then before Thanksgiving dinner, I remember going, and I was like, that movie kicked butt. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I feel Rocky 3 is like the most famous one, right?
I felt like Eddie Murphy when I come out of the movie theater, and Eddie Murphy going, yo, go Rocco, go Rocco, my little IROC Z28.
Yeah.
You guys know it. What was that in Raw? I think it was
Raw. Yeah, the Raw tour.
Dude.
Raw.
Oh man, Miss Murphy, come on, big old ride the hippo or whatever she's riding.
Rocket. Yo, Adrian.
Yeah, you know Adrian, eh?
Hey, that was pretty good there.
That was actually fantastic. Yeah.
I feel Tony, you could probably do a good Rocky impression.
I don't know.
You almost have the Rocky voice.
The deep, dumb Italian hit too many times.
You could do a Ray Romano pretty good. I think.
I mean, he doesn't have to do it.
Maybe you can pull off a Ray Romano.
No.
Just barely.
Daryl can do it a lot better.
Yeah. Say yo, Adrian, for us, Tony.
Hey, yo, Adrian. No, I don't know. I don't know the
That was
cadence.
good.
The cadence.
That was
is-
good. That was good, though.
That
Yeah,
was
that
good. That was a decent impression.
Daryl just has a good
Yeah.
knack for like impressions.
Yeah,
I
you got
feel
the
like,
ear
so,
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yo, Adrian.
I mean, I grew up hearing my dad say that all the time and not understanding the reference
Yeah,
as a
the
child. I
references,
was just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
why do you keep
Sorry.
why do you keep calling my mom Adrian?
Who's Adrian?
And then I'm like, and then I got older. I'm like, oh, that makes sense. Okay.
That is hilarious.
I hope your mum knew the reference as well.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah.
That
of
is
course.
hilarious, dude. He's calling your mom.
Classic, like northern, nickname.
That's a core memory there.
We had a lot of
Yo,
nicknames. Like
Apollo.
there was a lot of nicknames for a lot of people. Just like you, like everybody, I feel like had 5 nicknames of sorts. So
Yeah. Definitely.
Hey, champ,
that's
when we're
really
done with
good,
this
man.
fight, you're gonna owe me. Owe you? What you talk
Who's
about,
Adrian?
Apollo? I don't owe you nothing.
I love that.
You do it pretty well, yeah.
sound like,
Hey, Rock.
He does
hey,
someone
Rock,
else
hey,
really
Rock.
good.
Hey, Rock, you fight well, but I'm a great fighter. Apollo Creed, I'm a great fighter. What you talking about, Apollo? Hey, I don't get no Spider Rico punch on you.
dude, it's ridiculous how like it really
It's a
does.
really
sound,
good impression. It's genuinely a really, really good impression.
Gosh, man.
No cap.
You get into the chopper.
All right.
Come on now.
You got to work on
Bring
that
a little
one.
piglet.
Yeah.
Bring a little friend piglet with you too. Get into the chopper. That's not that
Chopper
good.
part's
I
good.
know.
Yeah.
It's not. No, it's not. My Schwarzenegger's not that
It's almost
good. My
there, it's
brother
almost
does a
there.
good Schwarzenegger. I
The
can't
get
do
in
it.
the
I don't practice
chopper
it enough.
line that's a classic.
Get me
Yeah.
to the chopper.
What about
Yeah.
I'll be back line? I mean, that one's quite easy, right? I'll be
Yeah,
back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I can't do it at all. I'm terrible with impression. I can't even do my own voice, let alone someone else's.
Yeah. Start forgetting who you
I can't
are.
even do my own voice.
What do I sound like?
I know exactly what you sound like. You sound like Ray Romano, man.
Yeah.
Ray Romano all day long, man. All day
You
long.
are, dude. Get me to
Absolutely.
the chopper.
You need to do one of those ancestry tests, Tony.
Oh,
I feel like
God,
you
here
could
we
be
go.
related to
Have a
Ray
claim to
Romano.
him.
Yeah.
All right.
I just
we're
need
at
some
the
money.
we're at the top of the hour here, 10 a.m. We're gonna switch to the market momentum.
Yeah, for
Thank
sure.
you. Thank you for keeping us
Yeah,
all
yeah.
online here.
Here we go.
Mouth.
I'm gonna say, shut your mouth.
Oh, God.
Say what? Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
dear.
kind of markets have slowed down a little bit, kind of consolidating in this little like upwards
Mhm.
channel here. I'm wondering if buyers are really able to push through here.
Yeah,
though.
I feel like buyers might start failing here.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Come on. I've got in short, but I got executed at a bad price.
We've got a double distribution forming early. It's early, so we're kind of hanging out in that, low volume.
Short as well. I'm gonna see if we can't hold below this VWAP that I've got at 68.3650. See if we can't start pressing down a bit.
There it is. Come
That's
on.
exactly where VWAP's at.
Let's get below there.
Maybe 36.25 on my end, but you're right there, so you're good.
Yeah.
VWAP's good. Point of control
Well,
I
we just
have just
started.
for you is right where we were. 68.30 quarter is where current session point of control is at.
Yeah.
Just because I know you're tracking a little different.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's
Thank
see.
you. Appreciate that.
630. Do we have a double? Yeah, we do have a double.
Oh, internet breaking.
Oh, no.
Oh, another family cozying
Another
up. by the
family of
router.
rodents are in. Yeah,
They're growing.
they're back.
They're growing.
They're back.
We're moving around.
I just imagine that Sam, you can't hear us.
I can't. This is the thing. I'm missing half this conversation. I just hear you guys laughing afterwards, and I'm like, what did I miss?
Great. I love it. Just makes
Everyone
it
just
easy
sounds
on
like a
air.
robot.
Beep boop.
I know. Try to keep it together here.
You guys hear that?
Oh, we
That's
hear you.
Sam, did you hear that clearly, Sam?
Did you hear
Yeah.
Was I breaking up a
That
little?
totally fooled me. Totally fooled me, that one.
Oh god.
I like the one with Sam. He pranked me, Tony, a few
Yeah.
weeks back, and he was doing this like he was frozen. He's like,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and I'm like, is Sam frozen again? And he's like, Daryl, hey.
Hey.
I fell for it twice, dude. I'm
That
like,
is good. That is good,
Damn.
Sam. Yeah.
Yeah. Classic pranks. Classic pranks.
Oh, gosh. Well, Daryl's in a position, so we can switch over
Yeah.
to Daryl.
Yeah.
If,
I'm short.
Oh, the P&L thing
I'm
is
sure.
missing again.
oh, son of a gun.
90.5.
Sam-a-lang, ding-a-long, ding, ding, ding-a-ding. Ding-a-long, long, long. Ding-a-long.
All right. Where do we go from here in the Nasdaq?
Where do we
Yeah.
go? We go lower.
25, 169.
I don't know.
Do I want to trade the Nasdaq? Do I want to? Not really.
I think maybe. How's
I do,
gold looking again?
but-
Chopping around the previous day's close.
Yeah, I'm
Get to the chart.
right around point of control yesterday as well. I'm gonna stay away from it for now.
Yeah.
Maybe save it for a little bit later, but all right. Yes, trying to get back down here.
Dun, dun. Boom, boom, boom. That's your favorite song. Smoke on the water. Should have known. Smoke on the water is your favorite
Yep.
song, Sam.
Oh my God.
Incredible
Here we go.
A
Here we
little
go.
bit different.
Yeah.
Smoking camels on the water. Bow, bow.
Fire in my eyes.
You can't win, Sam.
I like smoking camels. Daryl likes smoking meat.
Shut the hell! I knew where this was going.
Yeah, you
My
can't win.
Lord.
Nobody's safe.
I know.
He's a meat
man.
smoker, Daryl.
My
Sam's the bone collector, the bone smuggler.
What?
The bone smuggler, dude.
No, the bone smuggler. What am I,
I don't
like
know.
a paleontologist or something?
Ask Samantha. She knows.
Let's see.
You much of a fan of Deep Purple, Daryl?
Not too
Much of-
much.
No,
No, not too much.
I don't see you being much of a fan of Deep Purple, which is
Yeah.
why
Is it
I
a
was-
band? Or
yeah,
what?
that's Smoke on the Water. That's
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I know you don't know who Deep Purple
There's
is.
a
Tony.
really,
I know
really-
for sure you don't know that.
Come
There's a
on.
really good joke I could have said, but I think that crosses the line of what we can.
Yeah, I think
say
it
on live
does.
stream.
I'm proud
Deep
of you,
Purple,
Sam.
what a
Sam's a big fan of Deep Purple.
It takes
The deeper
everything.
the better.
See,
The
Sam,
deeper
like,
the purple, the
he,
better.
he says that he can't, like, he's gonna hold himself back, and then immediately retracts
know.
that, and then goes to try
I'm
and
not
say
saying
it. Like,
it. I'm not saying it. Daryl basically said it. Daryl pretty much said it there. So
If you were to create a logo for the band Deep Purple, Sam, what would it be? I know what it would be, but what would it be? I know exactly what you're going to say.
all right,
I'm not artistic, so wrong person to ask.
Artistic?
I'm
autistic.
autistic, not artistic. I could be. Never been
okay.
diagnosed.
That's
I mean,
okay.
they say it's a
Doctor.
spectrum, so they say
You know,
there's-
exactly. Exactly.
so,
I may be on that spectrum.
exactly.
We shall never know. I feel all traders are slightly on the spectrum. You kind of have to be. If you're willing to sit on a computer looking at candlesticks
Do it for the
for a
money.
large chunk of your day, I don't know, man. There's something deeply wrong with you.
Okay.
Dude, I can't believe we just so yeah, like this is a classic situation here in the ES where it looks like it's going to roll over. You find aggressive sellers that just get like punched in the face and then an immediate retracement back upwards. We're retesting 50 period moving average on the 1 minute in the ES here. My VWAP that I have starting at 9 a.m. at 68.35. I was quite aggressive little buying action there at the last minute and a half. Wow. Okay, we're just breaking upwards. Jeez, my gosh.
All right, outer edge. We're at the outer
I got
edge.
so chopped up
volume.
trying to buy this market, and then
Mhm.
when it does actually go up, I'm like, missed all the whole move. This is what
Yeah.
happens sometimes. You get chopped up preempting the move.
Hold you up.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Ooh, you're gonna hold you up. There's
Come
a lot of
on.
liquidity there.
Do something here.
A lot of liquidity there.
still hasn't
Woo.
on NQ. Still hasn't touched the gap. Oh wow. Okay, that could be a
Okay.
good
My
short
gosh,
here.
man.
Right to the
Yeah,
midpoint.
we still haven't.
Right to the midpoint.
haven't,
68.40 on the nose.
Wow. Would you look at that?
A little bit of kind of like
Would you
a
look at that?
almost like a double bottoming action
Yeah,
of sorts, not
502.
technically, but
Incredible volume came in from the buyers there. Incredible volume. I'm curious to see what if it holds up. Just don't get me chopped up here.
the Dow is like so mute right now. It's been just consolidating the entire session essentially. NVIDIA back
Dow.
above 189.
Mr. Jones.
I just want to see, I just want to see NVIDIA make a nice move downwards, just make a nice little sweep downwards with my, in my personal account, give the covered calls a little bit of a chance to do some work for me,
Yep.
This Samalam ding dong. This Samalam ding dong, man.
My little
What is-
squeak.
So well done. So
This
well done.
Samalam ding dong.
So well done, guys. That is perfect.
I do wonder who it is. It's got to be one of the back end team, right?
Of course
Whoever-
it is.
It's
Yeah,
got to
of
be one
course
of your
it is.
admirers. You got many, I'm sure.
No, I think it's Richard. I think it's Richard doing it. It'd be great.
I
Freaking
don't know.
Fantastic.
Whoever it is, thank you from the bottom of my heart.
It is good. It's
Agreed.
entertaining.
Whoever it is, keep doing it. Freaking amazing. Great work.
Uh,
God.
Let's see here.
All
gonna
right.
have to,
So let's see.
these freaking buyers. Come on, stop messing
Are
about
we going to
here.
get up and retest yesterday's?
If we broke
back
the
into the
range, we're
We gotta get back into
retesting
that.
the range. I mean, the bottom of the range where we broke out. Really should start expecting sellers to come in if we're going to have any form of an extension. If it doesn't, then it was a false breakout, quite a big false breakout. We're just going to go back up to the top and boring stuff. So
Yeah.
Okay. Looking to possibly take a small stab long here in a
I
second.
gotta
come on, sunshine.
Yeah, take a small stab.
find these.
What are you going into?
The yes.
Short?
Not long. Just see if we can't sweep through 68.45. It's kind of the thought here. Possibly, we'll see though.
I tried my long, got stopped out though. We're approaching VWAP 200 moving.
Yeah.
We just had we had some aggressive buyers there that just tried and then kind of looked like they might have failed. But
yeah,
maybe
I may have gotten early in my short. I feel like I got too early in. So it's just not present, man. They're just not present. Yeah, there's the little pump.
There we go. That's it.
These
Good
bastards.
job going long.
That's exactly what it
long.
is.
Oh,
All right,
man.
cool. Sweet.
Wow.
Good stuff.
That was good.
Is this a failure here, or are we actually breaking out?
Out of the red, back in the green. Let's get the day going. Come on.
Seriously. Eat through this. We can move up. 25,502 maybe. Nasdaq.
Oh yeah.
Let's get up to 500. Why not Nasdaq?
I do have VWAP on the Nasdaq for like including the overnight at about 25,495. So right around that 25,500 area. Yeah.
Come back, retest, punch through it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Punch through. Tony, you didn't use gun words.
No.
You're not sounding American enough.
I know. I'm sorry about that.
Blast through.
Stay true to my heritage here. Come on.
Exactly. Punch through. That sounds too European, Tony. You need
break out that gat.
Should have been.
There you go.
Yank it up.
There you go.
Pop through. Pop through the
pop off. Yeah, I don't know. Pop off. That's not. It's been incorporated into white women culture now. Pop off. Pop off.
This freaking
wow,
market.
look at that.
See if buyers can't, load the magazine to.
Oh my God!
Really start.
I just got clipped on this trade, dude. That's just bad. The magazine gave me the idea. That was perfect.
Let's see.
Goodness.
I think I'm gonna stick with this trade. See if we can't make $2,000. Get $2,000 in the green.
Nice.
And then have no stop. Because I keep on getting stopped out. Little profit. There's a continuation. It's just like,
yeah.
Tony, if you have a quick look at the Google chat.
Yeah.
A second.
Oh yeah, baby. Sit up or whatever.
This looks like a full-blown potential reversal now, but we never actually. So that was a false breakup. But we got so close to that gap on NQ, and then it just no. I still think it wants to fill it. I think this is all just one big lie right now. I'm not believing it.
all right, let's do some adjustments.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. The long's looking pretty good still. It looks good. Looks like going to retest previous day's low, at least in the ES here. Another 5 points.
Looks like it. Looks like it. Yeah. Looks like it will.
That's not a bad shout, actually.
All right. Almost came to the open print, the open swing high. There we go.
We're back at the open.
Now we're through 50. All right. Liquidity.
Oh, yeah. The Nasdaq just got to the previous day low. Nice. Awesome.
All right. Well, we're not the previous day low yet. We're almost there.
Indeed.
Yes. Watch it reject. Like it does so much, gets within a point or so, and then just says, nah.
If we, yeah, I mean, I would like to see the Nasdaq if the Nasdaq can pop above 25,500 and then make a little bit of a run to 25,546. That's value area low of yesterday. That would be an interesting area to see if it can break above 546. Man, could we be looking at a really nice rotation upwards? I think in the Nasdaq, but that's a little bit of ways away. I mean, we're still, it's not on the forefront at the moment, but pretty bullish reversal here, generally speaking, on the day. So who knows? Anything's possible. Pull back. Rejected VWAP in both the Dow, the Nasdaq. Yes.
There we go. Player hater.
Oh, I'm really hungry again. Still got a bit of leftover pizza from yesterday. I might
starting to vacay early.
Yeah.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
The holiday.
Carb load up.
That's it. Gotta prep my stomach.
Get some pasta in.
Are you gonna come back to the conference in London? You gonna do that too, Sam? The last week?
I'll be away for it.
Oh, you will be, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be there for a full 2 weeks. That's cool. You gotta go see the pyramids and stuff then, man.
What a vacay, man.
Yeah, I mean, potentially.
Yeah, I mean they're a long time.
And I'm sure they've been around for like 4,000 years.
You may find a nice looking girl that's all wrapped up and all you see is her eyes and you fall in love.
There you go. It's all about the eyes, right?
Yeah,
hey.
you're like,
Yeah,
hey, don't
window
judge
to
me
the
on my
soul.
body, baby. Don't judge me on gaining the weight back, but it's all good. Sammy's here. Sammy Salami.
Sammy Salami. I don't know.
That's what they're.
Paul
what
said
they,
that. That was
that's what
great,
they say.
dude.
That's just what I've heard in the streets. That's all I'm saying.
I know. It's perfect.
Yeah.
You know, in the airport where they were trying to wake you up in the lounge, they're paging like Sami Saleh, Sami Saleh. And they're like, no, it's Sami Salami, report to me, 43E, Sami Salami, 43E. Hurry.
Please.
You guys. That is funny.
Yes, it is.
Come on, let's come back up. 25,466. Punch through it. Let's go higher on the day.
So close in Cyprus, you could have just went there. Now you had to come all the way home and then you got to go back.
I know that's the funny thing, man.
Is it direct or you have to stop?
Yeah, direct. Yeah.
Nice.
I think like 6-hour flights. It's not too bad.
Nah, that's not bad.
But it's one of those.
Sam Malama Ding Dong. I came into existence knowing that Sam alone takes down everyone with his borderline offensive statements. So to tip the scale.
Great.
What?
That was from earlier, but
oh, I didn't see that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like probably 20 minutes ago or so.
No, that was like 6
those.
minutes ago. Maybe they did it again.
It's one of those
That's so
shitty
funny.
planes I'm taking, unfortunately.
Oh, you are?
Not taking like a low budget airline plane. So
whatever.
I'm not looking forward to it, man.
Camel Express.
EasyJet. It's
EasyJet.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
It's like a low cost airline.
Easy up, easy down.
Look like because they have like the only nice seats. Well, I wouldn't even call them nice, but they're a bit better than the standard size. Extra legroom seats, right?
Yeah.
Last time I went on one of these flights, right? Bear in mind, you got to pay extra for this stuff, right?
Yep.
Some giant whale of a woman was sitting in my seat, and I was like, "Excuse me, you're in my seat." It's like, "But I'm disabled and I need crutch." I was like, "I don't give a shit. Like, you should have booked it then." Do you know what I mean? And then the flight attendant, believe it or not, sided with her and was like, "Oh, we'll find you another seat." And I'm like, "But I
better
wanted
be
the
a
big
better
seat. That's
one.
why I fucking
Yeah.
booked it. Yeah.
Dude.
Did they move you
I'm
backwards in
sorry.
the cabin?
She warmed the seat up for you,
Yeah.
Sam. You had one cheek on each.
Nah,
on each
I got
seat,
a
dude.
standard normal economy seat, and I'm like, I'm
Are you
sorry, but
kidding me?
it's not my fault
that's
that
crazy.
you
And you
you have
paid
no
up.
self control and you can't
Oh,
control
here we
your
go.
weight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sorry, but it is true. Being overweight is not a chronic illness. That's your own fault. You know what I mean?
So what did you say to her? Like, okay,
This is
I need
exactly-
compensation, so I get her pack of peanuts. Like,
I think they
No.
refunded me anyway for like the extra, but it's still, man, it's the principle.
yeah, I
you
know.
know,
Yeah.
if you require a bigger seat, book a bigger seat.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Why do you get it for free?
Yeah.
Like
When you have
Samalama
the day.
Ding Dong. You
Yeah.
can just copy paste that last comment
Yeah.
back into the chat and enter.
like I have fat family as well. All right, so it's okay. I was once a
I have a fat family as well.
So you can say this stuff. You're in the green.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's in the clear.
I have no
That's
problem
hilarious.
with the larger.
I'm very
community.
surprised though that they sided with the lady though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
very
I
that's
know.
shocking to
Just
be quite
nuts,
honest.
man.
Yeah, especially when you're a paying customer. Like,
Well, yeah, exactly. It's like you paid for it, so
Just didn't want to make a scene, I guess. But still, I mean,
it would be one thing if
Yeah, well.
there was just another like let's say first class seat that you could have just taken instead, and they're just like, yeah, we'll just move you to this one.
yeah.
But if they're like, no, sorry, back of the plane,
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
it's like crazy.
Who was that? What airline?
that one was I can't remember.
Probably
I
don't
think
need
it
this.
Probably Ryanair.
No, it wasn't Ryanair.
Wizz Air. Wizz.
They could, it could have been Wizz or EasyJet, one of the low cost ones, basically.
Yeah. Ryanair. When
It's
I
not
was,
even-
I'd taken Ryanair. It's so
Have to.
interesting how they sell like cologne and like magazines and tracksuits and earphones like on the flight. I'm like, very
What?
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. You haven't heard that? It's like one
Yeah.
big ad. That's why it's low
It
cost.
literally is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like everything is an advert.
Yeah.
Oh damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
But like, it makes sense. I mean, like, you can literally buy a ticket on Ryanair as long as you don't take any baggage or no bag.
Sure. Yeah.
As long as you're willing to be no
Yeah.
thrills at all,
50
you
euro,
can literally have a ticket
40
for like
euro.
less than that, man. 30
Really?
euros, something like
Wow.
No way.
that. Yeah.
Really?
Insanely cheap. Yeah.
Yeah.
Insanely
I mean,
cheap.
That
It's
is
kind
great.
of similar. I mean, like Frontier and stuff here. There are
Yeah.
round
Yeah,
trip
that's
flights
true.
like from here to the Northeast for like $50. I got one for $39 round trip. I was like,
Wow.
literally.
See,
would
like,
cost
when
you-
was that though? Because I feel like that is just like unheard of nowadays. Like
Like,
there's
it
no
is.
more $50 flight. Like,
That was
There
like,
used to be Southwest Airlines round trip to Vegas.
oh, dude, Southwest.
$29 and stuff like that.
Southwest
That's
has
gone. That's
been-
like 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was like forever. No, but
Yeah.
Frontier
Right.
genuinely like a year ago, like I was getting
really?
anything between like 39 to like $60 round trip. Like the $60 ones are more common. Like you can't get them below 40 anymore. It's it's
Dude, I
not like
can't.
that, but
yeah, it also
that's
depends on
insane cheap.
where you're going. Like, right, being out here
Where
in the
you're
Northeast,
going.
like you're not getting out in the Northeast
Oh,
for
yeah.
less than $200, and it's
Right.
just
Yeah,
like,
you're not getting
really?
out of here for less than 200
Yeah.
anywhere.
Bag, you want to pick your seat now? It's $350. Okay.
oh,
Right,
dude,
great.
yeah. And you also, and that's not including any like bags or anything. So like you
Yeah,
have to be
yeah,
like backpacking.
$50 a bag,
So-
everything
Yeah,
else on it,
yeah.
added on. Yep,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
know.
So
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I feel like, I mean, I don't even know what it is. I feel like, aren't there more daily flights in the U.S. than there are in Europe? Or am I
I
wrong
think
about
so.
that?
No, I would think so.
So,
We have the busiest airspace, I think. At least domestically.
I would think,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know,
Well, the
Europe has
US,
better train
definitely.
systems. So
100%.
you get,
Yeah.
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 Whereas we don't. So we need more flights. We
Yeah, you go-
need planes flying around everywhere because we got no trains or buses
Yeah,
or
that's
anything
true.
that like do
Yeah.
anything. So
yeah, you're right.
I feel Americans almost believe that you can just like walk from one end to Europe to the other. Like, it's that simple.
Just drive. Well, you could drive it, right?
You can ride a bike, right? Oh, I'm going to go on a
Everyone's turning
Backpacking
into a
trip to
robot.
Europe.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna fall in love and go on a
Yeah.
backpacking trip to Europe.
Yeah,
Is that what you thought,
why
Daryl?
not?
Never did a backpacking trip, dude. I went to work. I went to school, went to work. I did not do this.
Have you been?
crappy
Have you
hiatus?
Daryl used to walk uphill.
Have you been to
school
Europe?
in the snow and back home uphill?
Absolutely.
You know, want to know something? And it's funny that you bring that up, Daryl, because like, you know, being in corporate America and like having done that crap and like seeing younger kids come up, you know, back when you were younger, right? You had to just, you know, if you graduated university, graduate, go get a job immediately, right?
Yeah.
And if you did that 1 year hiatus or, you know,
Right.
go backpacking, like you
You
view
lose
those
out.
people as you're a bum. You're a bum.
You're a
And
bum.
like
It's
clearly
like
you
a
don't want to
college
go work.
dropout. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And like
exactly.
now it's like, oh my God, you're so worldly now. I think it actually helps your
know.
freaking resume to have done that.
Isn't that crazy?
Not going out
I
and
know.
gotten a job immediately after graduation,
Yeah.
which, you know, if you didn't graduate with a job, then I don't know, if you didn't really try, there could be a number of reasons, but maybe you just like were unhireable because you're a shit candidate, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I'm gonna go backpack. And then they come in at 2x the salary the year after because you're just worldly.
Yeah, it's totally. You make a good point, Tony. It's totally.
Well, I would
different world
recommend it
today.
now. I really would. You know, I've seen enough young guys come through, you know, the pipe on the finance side. I would literally recommend it. I would say, no, don't take 65, 75K a year down in New York doing some analyst level crap. No.
Well, if
I'd
you're gonna be a slave, like we talked about yesterday with the IB stuff, if you're gonna subject your body to that much abuse and hours, and you know, hey, maybe it's worth taking 6 months to a year and go see the world a bit because when you get in there, you're just gonna be a
you ain't gonna
freaking slave
see
for 3-4 years. Yeah, you're not gonna go anywhere.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, I mean,
If you don't now, you're never gonna see.
Yeah. The only thing you're seeing is the freaking computer monitor,
Cubicle.
and the
You're
only
gonna
thing
see
that
that
I'm seeing
freaking
is the
cubicle,
back of your
dude.
head for the next 4 years.
That's what Sam told that one guy. It's all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see is the back of your head, and I love it for smell or something. Man. It
What the hell are you talking about?
insane, dude. Insane. I heard him say that.
Cue the
kids
sound
would
bite.
call out of
That was
Sam's
a
first
very,
night in prison.
very vivid imagination, man.
Yeah, Sam. What's the best feature of a man? He says the back of the head.
Dude,
There's a rough one. Rough.
Jesus, Daryl.
Wow. Wow. Yeah.
God.
Oh, you know.
Daryl is on savage mode today.
Oh, gosh.
He is
Oh
savage.
my god. Oh god.
I want to get short in the S&P, but after that big rejection up close towards the open here.
All right. Tom Rogers bagged a good day, man. 3 trades during the Asian session, 3 trades during the US Open, done for the day, up 1,052. Logging off,
Nice.
logging out. Enjoy your day. It says things make sense. Things make sense for the show. Your initials together are PTSD. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. For sure. All of us are just a motley bunch of ragtag crew, man. We're just
That's quite cool, actually.
Yeah.
It does spell out PTSD. Didn't even realize.
Oh,
That's
I see what he's
get.
saying.
That's what you get.
Our
by watching the
initials
show.
together are PTSD.
Paul, Tony,
Paul,
Sam,
Tony,
Daryl.
Sammy, and Daryl.
Wow.
What the hell?
Okay.
Wow.
That is crazy now that you think about it. We're the
That's what you get when you watch us.
Mhm.
All right. I got to get, let's see. Anyone got like some Zoloft or some kind of, I don't know. What do you take for,
The what now?
what's that I don't know. What's that
Yeah, I'll send you some
medication?
pills, Daryl.
Yes. For PTSD. Like, I don't know. What is it? Like, I don't know what they call it. Like, like Zoloft or
Antidepressants?
something, right? Or one of these kind of deals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Daryl doesn't have depression. He just wants to party.
That's right. Exactly. Sam discovered a new place near his house for wild mushrooms though when he was looking for fresh local
No way.
ingredients. So yeah.
Yeah.
He was
Let's go
hallucinating
forward.
for like 3 days on the stream. He
Yeah.
was just going crazy. Yeah. Wouldn't stop talking. It was insane.
That's why he's hearing all those robot voices. It's not his internet connection. It's the
He doesn't realize he let the cat
I
in
was
his house,
hallucinating.
and he thought it came in through his window, and he realized,
yeah.
oh, I let the cat in earlier because I had the door open for.
I mean,
3
the
hours.
cat,
Oh, okay.
all that stuff. I thought like, that could be real life. But then I saw Daryl was on green P&L, and I was like, okay, I must be tripping now. Confirmed.
Yeah.
Hallucination right now.
That's a good one. I like that one. That was very good. That was very good. That was very.
What
very
a
good.
zinger!
I can buy back.
No, man, it's good stuff.
Let's see. Gonna go
I do
down
think,
here?
though,
No.
trading would probably be easier if you were like tripping out on mushrooms.
Okay.
Because you could
Probably
probably
see
like sense
the screen would look crazy, dude. You probably would see like it'd be like the Matrix. Like you
Yeah,
said,
but
like just a whole bunch
Agree
of
to
weird
disagree.
if everything is energy, as they say, right? Man, you could just like feel the energy of the market because you're tuned in.
I don't think
Someone
that's
should
how
try.
it works.
Well, they do like microdosing, don't they? Like there are like all the Wall Street guys are all microdose now. And
Oh
stuff.
yeah.
I don't think that actually makes you high, but like it's meant to make you focused or something. But
Yeah. There was just one guy, doing that type of stuff.
Is that a thing, Tony? Is that
Yes.
did they do that?
Yeah. It's a huge thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a thing. It's literally just commonplace.
Like being on speed, like to more like be alert kind of thing.
No. Like it's just like habitual use of like these things. Like they take it every single day. Like there's this one guy that I worked with, and he's like, he was talking. He was a big believer in like nootropics and like the mushrooms and stuff like that. And he's like, it makes me a better father. And I was like, what?
No,
I was like, are you serious? And they do it like this guy would wake up, he would take his micro doses. Okay. And this isn't like the Lion's Mane you can buy on Amazon or something. This is like legit.
Are these
mushrooms.
Pills or are these
they're coming pill form.
dried up mushroom? Oh,
No. It's all the pill form, the little capsule or whatever. And he would do it. And he's like, yeah, then I go about my day, make my coffee. And I'm like, wow.
Is this guy like a single parent? Or was he like, okay,
No.
yeah. So that's why. I mean,
Absent father? Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus, that's crazy, dude.
But you know how it is at that level, being rich.
Yeah, I know.
I don't want to take care of these kids. Get away from me.
Well,
Wow. Okay, we're starting to really come down now. Okay.
Yeah. A little bit.
Get
me back in the green market. Jesus,
Dow finally broke out of its
chopped
range.
up left and right.
Jeez, man. Wow.
Cancel off my orders here.
What time is it? 7:34. I'm going for coffee now that I'm out of that trade.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. Did you held that short forever, Daryl? Right? Like that was.
Guess what I held it. Guess what I held it from? I was hanging out at a stop up at 68.52 and a half, if it went into yesterday's range, and it didn't. Right? It did what it normally. It was so stupid. It came within 6 ticks of, and it rejected. Like I was telling you, it does this, and I'm like, ooh, and I was ready to prepare to get smoked out of that trade, and then it just.
Yeah.
And then once it came into my entry, I added another contract. So I was just writing it down.
Yeah.
Nice.
No.
So
Nice.
Let's take a look at the
We're all
precious
green
metals.
except me, so I got to catch up here.
Hey,
We're all
I'm barely.
green except me.
I'm barely even green, so I've got to do the same. Honestly, I got to catch up more. But it's kind of been tough.
Play catch up.
You really gotta like find a small area where maybe you consolidate for a few minutes, and then you have to kind of just jump in and catch a wave. There's been a few waves at this point, but I've missed 2 of the 3, so doesn't help.
It's okay.
I caught the last short, the nice push down. That kind of. The thing is, I only put 1 contract on, and all the other trades I put on 2.
Yep.
Except for 1. So
see, this is doing.
Could have caught up by now, but if I
the
put on
ES
another,
came down, it didn't extend the range, right? It did the same thing. It got within 6 ticks on this side too, of the low that it made back on first 15 minutes. It made the low, but I mean now the IBs are set, so I'm looking for a test of the IB or something.
Oh, Kashkari's speaking right now, by the way.
Oh, he is
starting to make headlines.
Was he scheduled?
Yeah. Institute Research Conference or something.
He's one of the smarter dudes. Him and Austin Goolsby, I think, you guys heard me say that before. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah. He's saying inflation's still too high at 3%. I see mixed signals from the economy. Some sectors of the labor market look under pressure, so might have a little bit of a damper.
Yeah, see, he's in charge of the Minneapolis Fed, so that's another region. It's really weird how these they're not equally spread around the country, right? Like,
yeah, no,
it's just so weird.
It's because they were made so long ago.
I know. I mean, I think out west all we have is San Francisco, then you got Denver, and then you got Kansas City, you got Minneapolis or Minnesota, then I don't know where the New England one is. New York, maybe, or out.
Boston.
I don't even know where it would be. Boston, maybe.
Boston Fed.
Yeah, Boston.
Maybe. Okay. And Atlanta, maybe in the south. Yeah, Atlanta. And I don't even know if there's
Philly.
And there's maybe one in the maybe like a Chicago or Cleveland or something. Oh, Cleveland. There's Cleveland.
Cleveland, yeah.
It's weird. These cities are like half these cities are crap now. It's so long ago, like you said. It's just
surprised it's not like Augusta, Georgia, or something instead of Atlanta. Just some random
Savannah out the coast where you go. Yeah, I know.
The Columbia, South Carolina Fed. It's like, wait, what?
Columbia. Yeah, I mean, hey, go to the capitals.
Little Rock, Arkansas Fed.
Yeah.
Literally.
I've almost.
So are you seeing family? Are you seeing family today, Paul? Or you don't have to say it if you don't want.
Yeah, gonna go see some of the
your side or your wife's side?
Wife's side, some family.
Side.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's cool.
You said that's so sad.
Actually, I like Arkansas.
Such a disappointed.
Oh no, it's gonna be fun. Luckily, I'm visiting at a time when it's somehow not cold there. So it's gonna be like 75 degrees.
They're doing their own thing.
What I'm used to. So
let's see.
All right, I'm gonna go get a fill up.
Yep.
I'm gonna inject liquidity. I'll be right back.
Here we go.
That's. Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
All right, go, Daryl.
Inject liquidity.
Try to beat your P&L while Daryl's gone.
Yeah.
What's he on?
I think it's like 1,500.
I can't actually see.
Nice. Let's see.
There you go.
The feed is like just one big blur for me.
Yeah.
What are you on?
I'm on 1,100.
You got this. You got that then.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Simultaneously trading the cash account too, so it's like it's down $3,000. Now I'm up 160.
Okay. That's
survey says quit while you're ahead.
Right. That's enough work for one day on the cash account, I'm sure.
Well, I knew what the hell was happening. It's like,
yeah.
It's getting chopped up. So you got to sit down and wait, right? Hopefully, what I'm looking at, everybody, whoever else is looking at the Nasdaq trading that opening range, right? I'm looking obviously break below 25,280, right? Get a candle close below there. Maybe we'll continue to the downside. This Kashkari fellow, one of the Fed heads, is speaking, so we'll see, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's a headline that comes out of that to kind of push us down and give us a direction, or if we just continue to kind of trend up and down, it's anybody's ball game. But again, I'm looking for some sort of downside move, hopefully.
Yeah, me too. But these freaking buyers are buying it up again.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. So we'll let it go. We'll let it trend.
Yeah.
All right, I put 2 contracts in. Get down to the gap, to my TP. Get me out. All right, I'm back to break even. That's good. Now everything here is profit. Let's keep pushing down. Come on, one swift move down. That's not. You faffing about here.
Yep.
Come on. One candle can do this. It's not even that much. There it is. That's it. 100 contracts. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see that absorption. Buyers keep absorbing these damn sellers. All right. Just got to break even. And then I can wait. I feel like it's going to play around here a little bit.
Yeah. Just let it work.
Yeah.
At least it's green across the board. It looks a bit better now.
There we go.
I dug myself out of 3. I was down like 3.2. So a lot of digging there. I got really chopped up at the beginning. Robert's up 20K on the day. Jesus, Robert.
Dude.
That's
good on
the cash
you,
account. Hopefully it's multiple accounts.
Next level.
Good on you.
Cash. He does cash. He's a nat gas trader.
There we go.
Nat gas and equity indices, I think, for the most part. But I wouldn't be surprised if he's got a few other products up his sleeve that he trades every here and there.
Potentially seeing a short happen now. All right, let's jump in.
Yeah, we'll see.
Come on, we're only a few points away.
All right,
350 buyers. Are they potentially trapped? They just keep getting absorbed. I can't get short too. Otherwise, I add another contract too. And now I can at least have a stop right above just the high of that candle.
Just
so
give up.
Tight stop, which is good.
Give up. Send it lower.
It's going to pop. It's going to pop. It's going to be like a sharp move down.
Yeah.
It's going to be a pop move.
And there has to be down at 280.
Ah, come on. Any second now. They're working their way through this little iceberg. Any second now to pop.
Good volume.
Come on. Where is it? Just a little iceberg order sitting there. Just absorbing a lot of these sellers, but it's fine. They keep reloading. Pop's going to happen. The moment that iceberg is done.
We're going.
Explosion. Lower. My TP is down. Yeah, there we go. Boom. All right, I'm up $1,000.
Here you go.
That was
that.
Took a while.
Oh, yeah.
Took a few minutes.
Just dump her.